Não combinou isso. Mais o jogo. Mais um não, mais dois. Mais dois?
Estava ali para o palácio, deve ser uma princesa.
Agora tem que fazer a temporada porque fica segunda.
É que a gente já ganhamos uma e eles já ganharam outra.
Agora é o.
O vosso resultado ficou quanto? Já está. A pontuação está por agora, não? Vocês agora? Nada. Vamos mesmo coça.
Aí tiveste a mandar para o fim.
Não mesmo coça.
Para o fim.
É o update.
Foi o update.
Eu pus no dele, mas estragou.
Deixaste chegar aos 100, caralho. Andaste a pôr aquele update do Windows nos PCs, não foi? Pois. Estava à espera que aquilo fizesse.
É o 3.4, siga.
Olha, 3.4.
Vamos empatar.
Eles empataram.
Segurinho. Olha, pessoal, 10 minutos. 10 minutos não, às 11h30. Às 11h30 começamos.
Mas agora é
Quer dizer, a gente vai jogar com ele.
Não, tem que ser a melhor de 3, não é? Não. Tchau, meu.
Eu acho que o desempate vai ser Dust, Reis só granadas.
Uma roda de faca, vai, para se empatar. Uma só ao longo. Vai, tu pode ficar até. Sim,
Agora já ficou mais à espera.
Todo mundo tem um inferno, nós estávamos aqui em sites, eles chegavam e
Agora vê se está lá no stream. Alguém pode ver se está aí no YouTube a dar, por favor, em direto? Já está. Quem é que passou a estratégia? Quem é que passou a estratégia?
Quando nós vemos que o capitão estava a vender, nós aí ó, nós não explicávamos, morríamos, andávamos.
Não, mas isso foi só mais vezes.
Foram não parece sabe.
Deixa cá.
Conseguimos anular você. Mas vocês jogaram LAN também.
Eles, como falam uma coisa nossa, estavam com medo de não ver onde já estava você. Aí fala assim, aí eles podem ir para o
Mais relaxante. Não, mas aí aquilo que eu estava imagina o cara, esse cara que está jogando na competição histórica e tem que jogar o melhor de 3. Eu acho que ele não vai pois é. Mas se ele tivesse grana, não, mas é claro que o dinheiro é ótimo, mas imagina se fosse lógico. Se a gente aqui na brincadeira a gente está cansado, imagina. Eu não sei como você fazer, eu vou falar até o fim de sentido, deve perder. Já vocês estão e eu pensei assim, ele vai puxar para poder dar e ficar vez. Eu falei assim, pô, eu joguei a galera, acabou de tudo, eu. Não, parei, cara. Nem aparecia na tela, deu uma
Parabéns, né? Quer um abraço?
Tá vendo? Agora a gente vai pegar o filho.
Olha, os outros que se jogaram não ganharam mais nenhum. Não sei o que nós ganhamos. O cara não sabe. O cara não sabe.
Meu pai passou. Foi o que não estava mais nada. Foi o que ele conheceu.
Foi. Mas é assim, mas está. Agora é você vamos jogar contra o Lado. E o cara está dizendo que mas não ficas no site, imagina. E pelos, olha, vamos perder, se mexeres, que geralmente é muito longe. Não sei o que é mais.
Só porque assim, por exemplo, não estava conseguindo se for pelo regulamento do jogo, aí vai ver, por exemplo, confronto direto nos times deles, o primeiro jogo a gente ganhou em quanto? Foi 13-11, 13-10, depois 13-7. Aí no segundo jogo, nós perdemos em quanto? Não, 13-10. 13-10. Aí segundo isso no campeonato tem essa regra para confronto direto.
Mas não é por.
A gente ganhou o primeiro 13-7 e o segundo nós perdemos.
Depois foi 13-10.
E agora foi 13-5.
Não, isso é só com as patinadoras.
Que é para levar com o curso inclusivo. Isso é boa.
Eu? Foi você, cara. Eu tô aqui, eu assim ninguém chega perto, né? Assim ninguém chega perto.
Os resultados estão aqui.
Ora, pensou 13 e eles são lá.
Depois 13-8 nós ganhamos. Não, 13-9.
Agora
Não,
foi
nós ganhamos 13.
Não, contra eles.
Não, contra eles.
13-8 é o nosso primeiro jogo contra vós. E depois foi 13-8. Não, 13-9, 13-8. Foi isso.
Então ganhamos nós.
Ganhámos vós.
Por uma. Não, mas essa uma é que faz a diferença. Aquela que o jogador ficou, tá vendo? Pô, aí.
Eles culparam por da tua equipa.
Tá vendo? É aquele round que vocês aí não teve.
Eles queriam chutar.
Mas não foi. Foi no meio. Então agora eu tiro a tempo agora. Agora vai ser legal.
Faz merda.
Não, disse assim.
Seis da aldeia. Disse eu assim. Toda esta merda está aqui. Vai só.
That smoke up, short push, Zantara's, ooh, will isolate the fights, but that smoke is fading, things get off And Drop's going to be able to lock it in for 4. There's the lead, MIBR. It's been a while since they've seen that.
Absolutely true. Side round there as well. Got a little bit scary with the opening kill from Woxic, but that's pretty much all they get. Wakardia found a second, but 3 survive. They recovered the AK-47s for the CT forces now. Sharp shooting from MIBR. Now they're looking themselves once again. Exit, nice little sequence there from the pit. Safe to confirm the round and Drop to finish things off. As we enter another tactical timeout, this time for Eternal Fire. 4-3 down, but still early days here on Inferno.
What do you think Woxic goes for? Mac 10 again?
Goodbye, AK. He's not known for his grenades, so that's it. AK armor and a flash. Not known for his grenades, Henry. So that's fine, yeah, there it is.
The helmet?
Yeah,
One day.
anything that's better. Trust me on that. Just let him frag, let him get out there, let him off the leash.
Yeah.
Don't ask him to smoke long. I just got it. Right, it's the down mid for MIPR. Zantara smoke again. He hasn't really utilised it and gone for that pick with the path created by the Magic Smoke, but it's Sani taking the battle to them.
Okay, going down with the phase smoke, looking to keep this aggression up, but they're finding a second instead. Big pick from Safe. Eyes on the right position. And Insani's looking for a little bit more, but will MIBR be happy with the man advantage, or are they going to force their hand? The smoke's fading. They need the fight. He's been seen, Insani maybe making a tiny mistake.
Next kill can decide the rounds here. It's going to be Xantares doing Xantares things. Flashed in by Madja, alley-oop on the kill, and they've got a low HP Drop trying desperately to defend the B-bomb site here. They're going to have to rotate players over. Go for the boost, considering it's a pretty weak smoke, but Safe will pop it open. Doesn't actually get anything for it. The spam of the M4. That's what they needed. That changes everything now. Unfortunate shot through the smoke. Brings the round back online, and now the boost. A good effort, but Woxic aware of it. Yeah, not falling for that one. It is the best play MIBR can make in that position. 3-on-2 now, and this flank is a little late, a little laboured. Safe trying to make it look like a save, and it may well be as Eternal Fire plant their feet into a 4th round on this T side. That's despite the 5-on-4 for MIBR, and Sani choosing not to retreat, but stay stuck in the middle.
As long as you save the LP, you can still keep exit at the bottom of Banana and try and get as much financial damage done to Eternal Fire, which will help him in the long run here in the first half. And that's what he's looking for. Lots of footsteps coming his direction. Safe as well, going to be able to post up. Dink there. Oh, unsafe. Reveals the orb, but it will be saved into the next.
There we have it. There were some glimmers of hope there for MIBR with a kill through the smoke. That's all they really get. It was an aggressive maneuver. One Wakardia spotted early. Took down Insani. Renault out of position. Drop was low. The boost's a good idea, but one that doesn't land. And now, coming to the last of their funds, they will save the orb, but MP9 for Insani. We're getting into round number 9 now. Can Eternal Fire seal the deal? Get himself a place in the grand finals here at ESL Pro League Season 20. Yeah, this is a money-breaking round, more so for MIBR. One that will ripple for the rest of the half. If Eternal Fire can land it. Typical util trading a banana leaves MIBR with not a lot to play with. They've dedicated 3 players, they're reflashing their way back in, so they've got the space, but for how long? As Eternal Fire group 3 players to fight it back. The wicket. Safe misses his shot. He comes swinging in, and Xantares does not relent.
Not ready for that 3rd man.
If they get this kill, it's over.
Runs out of bullets just at the worst possible moment. Magic going to be able to crack that open. He's got the bomb, and he's got some teammates trying to chase him down. Safe going to be able to bring it back to that 2v2. But do we see MIBR opt to go for it?
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to. Yeah, you don't get these rounds every day. 2v2. Time is a big problem. They've got to smoke for the bomb as well. Like, that's probably your objective here. Smoke on top of the C4, make it very uncomfortable, and hope the spams don't connect for Eternal Fire. Considering there's double molly as well, that will do nothing for Eternal Fire and blocking the path for MIBR. They're coming in through the coffins right now. They don't know how passive Eternal Fire are being. Got to get smoke on that Molotov right now, but it hits his teammate. It moves out of nowhere and suddenly exit. A 1v2 has to spray and pray. It won't connect. No kit, no chance. It's done. That criminal. It didn't guarantee the win, of course, but the fact that smoke missed pretty much guarantees the loss. That is an absolute nightmare. And the money is in the bin now for MIBR. 5-4. Eternal Fire, one step closer to the grand finals now. Has to be an eco, boys. When you're averaging $2,000 in terms of loss bonus, you get 24 into the next round. You have to take the USP eco.
They're taking the tactical just to discuss what they want to do here.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
They look tilted after that round loss just because of how hard they fought for it. Insani getting his 2.5 at top B, and then the smoke hit his teammate. I don't know what happened there.
It was suspended in animation.
It just bloomed in the air. Not quite sure how that one works. You hate to see it, that's all we know. Yeah.
Don't question the physics. I crunched the numbers, it makes sense, Hugo.
I mean, it definitely hit his teammate. That much we can approve.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an absolute nightmare. As mentioned, has to be the USB eco. You can't even justify a P250 at this stage. A couple of flashes, Hugo, and that's about it. They'll be swinging in towards Banana. And to be fair, Zantares likes to get stuck in. He knows they're on eco right now, wants to mow them down. So maybe if the flash is effective, there's a chance, I suppose. But Insani ready to deploy a Molotov, segregates the pack. And now in quite a lot of trouble here. Should be no way they lose this round, but you never know. This flash isn't for Banana, it's just for the corner. So they need to beckon Eternal Fire into this position. It's not going to come before a lot of utility is thrown in. There's a flash. Insani holding one more, but no one's overcommitted here. There's a second. Zantares a little blind on the spray. It's going to be with Cardia. Mac 10 feasting. And no stress here for Eternal Fire. The jump shots connect, and the Mac 10 does what the Mac 10 needs to do, putting Eternal Fire heftily in the lead. Oh, a lot of that going on right now. Everyone's doing it. Try it.
It's all the rage, I heard.
Smoke him if you got him. Through the smoke, Ricardo. Go on. You won't. Oh, this round felt a little messier than it was. Only one player going down in the end. Safe. Would love to steal one away, wouldn't you? Oh, what the drop! He dropped his rifle. Could not have been better time, but good cover from Ricardo. 4 kills.
Hit the panic button.
Shut those doors.
Eternal Fire hunting for 8 rounds now on the T side of Inferno. If they get there, MIBR will have a steep hill to climb in the second half.
They'll be cooked. He'll be done. They look good. Bear in mind, guys, they won the pistol again. They did manage to break through Eternal Fire, so they're having 3 nice gun rounds from MIBR. It's looking better than Nuke, but still 2 rounds down. On the CT side, you've got the safe AWP. 3 players towards Banana this time, and you've got to get through to the final boss. Zantares waiting for you.
You got Insani, Breno, sorry, with the flash again. It looks like they're trying to play reactive here, just to hold some extra utility. Zantares is so progressed up Banana. This could be the right moment to go back in now. Contacting. Little molly, just to get him out of the car position, and the flash comes forward, but it doesn't convert to a kill, and Safe is going to be puncturing the wall to try and find any extra damage.
Yeah, well, it gives up the position of the AWP, and I think they're reacting to that quickly. They're picking up the pace. You can see everyone scrambling towards the A side. Exit, a promising position. He found multiple frags from there before. Inside, he knows he's about to be tested here. Incendiary, so they can focus the fights towards the apartments. Good grenades. They have some damage to Zantares as well. Will nullify his aggression. And they're going to try and retake middle, so they've actually done very well to fend off that little excursion.
They pushed short. They flashed in. They've cleared out everything towards the top of mid and just making sure it's full clear. There you go. There's the info, and now Drop has got his runners on.
Oh, Callis can catch this. Re-aggression punished, and they have enough smokes to run this XX, so they've got to get on it ASAP. Woxie going to sell a B-fake. One CT smoke might even draw a player out of position right now. They're stuck in 2-2. Very nice. 25 seconds. You can feel the panic on Safe and Exit inside of the site, but now the hit's coming their way.
Oh, no one's looking at the balcony. That's it. That's 7.
What a beautiful fake out. I don't think they actually wanted to cancel on A on the first volley, but they got blocked. MIBR got a 4-man rotation, and then Eternal Fire had to slow it down. They do it masterfully. That's a really nice round from Eternal Fire, pulling them around the map. They've had some great T-sides on Inferno in this tournament. I think back to that Mongols game when they were 9-5 down. They pulled back a huge game to eliminate Mongols, and they did it off the back of some really aggressive contact A plays, just showcasing their aim, the individual brilliance. And right now running the XX.
The saving XX on B. Smoking off con, clearing out full sight, and then going for the full wrap
They know.
into
They take both these players down.
Drop's got to be praying for anything here. Finds one, but the flank coming in. That is going to be that.
Doesn't get worse.
On the horizon.
Does not get worse for MIBR. They've got $3,000 for the final round here. It's a tactical timeout. I think it's their last one. They can feel the semi-final slipping away. 8-4 looking very likely here on the T side of their map pick. MP9s across the board to close things out. That was where Calyx lurking towards the boiler. Sold the fake towards B, and then they swing out the apartments. They just didn't have anyone covering it. The round collapses, and this could be it. MIBR will need a miracle to pull this one off for just the SMGs.
Madra is calling a hell of a game for Eternal Fire here as well. Needs to be said.
The masterclass here. And you mentioned this in the first map, Henry, but it's kept on going with Cardia not been slow in this series.
It's great to see, actually.
Yeah, he broke on 2 Pro League seasons ago in Eternal Fire, looked like a rock in the group stage, but again fell apart in the playoffs, and I think this is probably his best playoff performance yet. Sending Eternal Fire to the grand final if they can finish what they've started. A dominant T side. Can they close it with an 8?
Okay, well, considering all the SMGs, and only chip damage is worth its weight in gold. Drop behind the sandbags and have Breno waiting with him. No more flashbangs though. I tell a lie, Drop has got one towards the sandbags, but the smoke is working very nicely for now. Wacardia feeling it though. He'll be going through, waiting for his timing. Flash over the top, and this could just be a 5-man B execution to close things down, knowing they just don't have the orbs, they don't have the incendiaries waiting for you.
Oof. It's all about when he can drop this smoke. How much value can he get out of it? Jiggling, trying to get as much info, but he hears that util pin, so he's going to drop his with smoke or a weird gap on the side of it, and the HE break works well for EF. Drop not going to be able to get anything done, and I dare say that's going to be 8, but MIBR have to go for it.
Yeah. What can you do in this scenario, Hugo? Raid's gone down for us. What's the play? You lose, Henry. That's the map right there. At least it seems. A Molotov to the backside, you've got to try, but Eternal Fire comes swinging, and there is simply no reality where MIBR can win a 3v5 with 5 AKs trained on these positions, as Antares with another, and it's 2v5 now to close the half. Eternal Fire focused, locked in, and looking for those finals. There we have it. It looks like Eternal Fire have booked themselves a place in the grand final. A resurrection needed here for MIBR. They're going to stand a chance in a second. We'll be right back.
Lo tengo en medio y lo voy a curar sin por el papo, deixa mandar os coisas, deixa mandar. Calma, pudim. Vamos juntos, cara. Calma. Nem comigo.
A crazy showing so far from Eternal Fire, and let's see if they can keep up the heat moving into the CT side. Let's see if they can get their first pistol, or if they even bloody need it. I don't think that they do.
I think you might be onto something there, Mac. It looks like Eternal Fire got this one in the bag. It would take something astonishing at this stage from MIBR. They looked weak in the first map, some signs of life in the second, admittedly, but they lost control towards the end. 8-4 is a landslide T-side performance. They're going to have to replicate it.
Got to give it to Eternal Fire. The fact that Insani can come up with that ace round and Eternal Fire just brush it off like it's nothing. They've got the staying power, they've got the momentum in this series, and they've certainly got the fans on their side here in Malta. For maybe one more time, Malta, let me hear you! There it is.
They can't hear it. There it is. A little bit late. I tried it once in the first map. I was like, hey, they're screaming all game. They're screaming all game. And the one time you've asked, it's silence. Oh, you hate to see it.
All right, Henry, take it away.
Here we go then. We have got the dualies available, of course. That is going to be a mid-take as MIBR desperately need another pistol away. This will be 4 for 4. They pick it up, bear in mind. And Sadi will be trying to open things up against that deadly Woxic P2K. He's basically Makani, though. He's got the dualies. Can he deliver?
I'm sure he can, and he's got plenty of bullets to do so. Delivering seems to be his forte. Not a third, though. Safe. Barely alive. Down on the one. And there should be space to get this one planted. So MIBR turning the tides.
Okay, the boost, just an interesting angle at this stage now. The smoke's already gone down and Zantares can't convert it. They're desperately low, but now in a 3 versus 1, Kalec surely can't pull this one off. He has no kits, he has no Kevlar, and for now, 2 players in towards the pits, and we'll see whether he can do anything with this. He's just trying to contain. I don't think he's even going to try and defuse the bomb at this stage. No time left. And it's going to be another pistol in the bag from IBR.
Yeah, little handshake is the best they'll get. Exit can survive in the pit, but everyone's going to fall together here. I think there was enough damage done to Exit. Ooh. The only one to live.
Another pistol. They've had all of them so far. It's getting spicy in there now. And it's going to be Eternal Fire with the opportunity to bring out those SMGs again in the second round. Inferno is a map where the MP9 can do a lot of damage, but again, with this sort of scoreline, you might as well go for the rifles in the next, take the full eco here, and that's what they're going to go for. Need to keep this one clean, though.
A lot of passion in the crowd. Let's see if MIBR can get back into the game quickly. They have one more round favouring them at the half this time. And over on Nuke, there was only 3. So let's see if they can get past the stack, figure out where it is even. Bruno, going to be the money man, the scout, so to speak. And it's looking like he's going the right way to find a free side.
It's one of the smokes available, but Eternal Fire fully stacked in, don't realise, don't really care.
They are committed. Psych, you thought? Well, not going to be the most exciting round. Unfortunately, we are going to have an open bomb site here. 5-man stack on the opposite side of the map. It's impressive the consistency that MIBR have maintained these pistol rounds, right? Every single one. Sure, they've lost the force on this map, but this time they stick to landing. So 3 out of 4 converted pistols, 4 out of 4 pistols. It's a very hard thing to maintain consistently on CT and T sides. So the fact that Eternal Fire are even in the position they are without those only speaks credit to the gun. Yeah, exactly. I think that's even more impressive. Like, sure, it's great to pick up the pistols, but when you're getting dumpstered in the map, like, it doesn't feel good. Considering the run they've had here at Pro League, to go down like this with just pistol victories would be disappointing. Who's going to be louder, though, in the crowd? MIBR, I need you right now, guys. It's one of your favorites, Hugo, the unicorn run, I believe you call it, right? Yeah, that's how I did coin that name. 10 players survive, no deaths. Pretty rare. Henry, I used to say it was rare as a unicorn. Exactly. You don't see it every day. It's something quite special. Yeah, I don't think we've seen many of them at Pro League this season, so you do love to see that.
We almost got one, but then I think someone ruined it. Can't remember what game that was in. We've had a lot of them.
Well, there we go. Let's have a look as to whether this first gun round will pay dividends for Eternal Fire. They took the full eco to get themselves to this point. Woxic will have to make do with the MP9. And to be fair, he has been very impressive with the SMGs thus far. Important round, though. MIBR needs to keep building momentum. It's a bit of a bonus situation with the Galils, but we'll see if they can make it work. The Galil, actually, one of the most impressive weapons this season of Pro League. We've seen some unbelievable highlights with the weapon. Nice deep smoke towards our side.
Yeah. Bit of information denial. MIBR stay slow. Look to put some pressure on the B extremity. Imagine playing deep with that 130 util, and I'm sure there's some other util towards CT that someone's dropped for him earlier on. Nate's at the ready, just picking the right time to dump them. Run, jump, throw. Boom! Big damage.
That's a hefty nade. Matt is known for him. He's just doing laps around coffins, cycling utility right now, putting a lot of pressure on, making it seem like it's not a solo B setup. He's often here on his own. I've even seen him fighting for Banana on his own in a 1-4 hold.
He's a one-man army right
for the captain to do that. That's, Imagine is not known for his individual prowess, but he's got to step up big here in the God Flash as well. He always has his God Flash. And he pre-lined it up as well, ready to go out. He sends it, gets to the back of the site in time, 20 seconds. He just needs to get at least one and survive here. That would be ideal. There's the one.
Almost gets more.
Seconds. 12. Does his damage. Sets him up. Eternal Fire don't have the util. It's got to be one flash from Calyx. Nor the kit.
They don't have the util, but they do have the aim. Let's see if they're going to be able to make the pain train happen. Calyx, one banger across the top. Should be able to set him up for success. Drop. Big damage there onto the con members. And he'll fall as well. There's the man advantage. And the time is ticking.
Yeah. No kit. Spam him down. Insane. This is your moment. Kills available. He lets him slip away, though, and it will be another on the ball for MIBR. Maja did everything he could there. Nice execution from MIBR. He gets 1.5. It's not quite enough. Without the kits, it just wasn't possible. And they will take Insani down with the blast at the very least. 2 players survive, and the streak continues. It's now going to be a 3-0 again for MIBR. 1-round game. Tactical timeout, I would say, might be required here. Manny's in a bit of a compromised position. Magic did well, but just overwhelmed at the end. As soon as Antara's got dinked, had to call it off.
Oh, no tactical.
So they're just going to go some 5-7s, a partial investment around the M4s, trying to keep the money strong. It's their map pick. They know they can recover this.
Molly coming through. Came with the HE into Lightroom. And looking for that apartment's control. Eternal Fire. Ooh. Nice Molly. Denies that aggression. Insani thought he could have been safe in the window, but he certainly was not. Where to from here? MIBR. Again with the arch smoke. And then the repop over towards Banana.
3B. They've got blocks, but do they want to block? That's the question. Stalling it out with one smoke, one more remains on this site. Oh, again, another powerful grenade down Banana. They're chipping away at the clock, at the health. Two players, though, defending A. Not necessarily synergized either, quite segregated actually, one towards the pit, one at arch. Two rifles though. Dare I say they have a shot, albeit a small one. It's going to be down to Calix to do most of the heavy lifting here. It can be very powerful in this position. There's the first. Reposition now. Needs a reload ideally, 12 bullets left in the mag. No time. Here they come.
Woxic on the guard box, going to be able to play around the pillar there. Calix falls. Woxic just needs to buy that extra time, but he's not going to be able to. Eternal Fire, maybe they can find themselves a couple of rifles on the exit, but that's about all they'll get, and for the first time in a while as well, MIBR, they will tie the game.
For the first time in this series, I feel like we actually have a game now. MIBR showing some face on this T side, doing some slow and steady XX.
Yeah.
They're taking a lot of nade damage, but Eternal Fire playing some really passive setups, and MIBR are clearing out really nicely on these XX. So, drawn up.
Tell us what's happening in the next. If you guys at home are enjoying the crowds at the moment, get ready because you're going to get a lot of this shortly. Rio, not too far away. There'll be a lot of singing, a lot of action, a lot of passion.
All right, some rifles there. Got him. It's actually quite a nice round, all things considered. Get some AKs into the mix. You can definitely buy in the next one here, but now I need to start turning it on. Gives Antares that AK right now. You simply don't have a choice. Ricardia will join him with one, and Woxic's got that orb. So, yeah, Eternal Fire, all can be forgiven if they follow up here after a little pocket streak for MIBR. 4 rounds in a row into this half. Yeah, you're right. This game is definitely back on with the Woxic AWP fully equipped now for the first time. AKs as well. One of the most deadly players with the AK-47 in the world is Antares. And he's combative towards the mouth of Banana here. Very slow round though, not much given away, just allowing Insani to confirm that the apartments are at least clear for the first stage. As this grenade once again, they've been doing a lot of damage here. Magia fancies a little bit of a swing. Spamming down with the smoke, I think it might cost him a lot, but Antares lives up to his reputation. This is a crazy maneuver. Oh dear. Oh, that was fight or flight, and he obviously went for the fight. Didn't work out for him. Had plenty of options to get out of there. That was such a crazy decision.
Yeah, went for the confidence play, and unfortunately this time didn't work out.
I respect it, but like, he just knows it's a round winner if he can do it. It is, but it's also now advantage MIBR. On Inferno especially, you get pulled around in these 4-on-4s on the defense. Not if Major believes in his orb, because he's now taken up the long side, left Woxic alone, and MIBR feel like, oh, in a 4v4, we've got the gap along, right? We should have some space. They do. Smoke buys, good real estate. Magi's got to rotate round to the library side. Flash comes a little bit early, though, and the smoke still blocks Magic. He can spam, he can hope, but I don't know if he can stop this hit. It feels inevitable with 20 seconds on the clock.
Wukadia are going to be able to lock down the apartment side. Swing from Insani gets denied. Wukadia down.
15 seconds.
They need to get in the side here. Safe with the big green. Needs to clear out hit. Able to make their way in. Awkward moment for Calix here.
Who's got the bomb?
Drop. He's got to get it down. Committing on the back side all the way in. Nice and safe. And MIBR just trying to figure out how to get past this pitman. They know he's alive, but Calix strikes. And Safe needs to do it all himself. That ain't happening. Big round out of Calix. Surviving, and then those next two picks were huge.
That looks scary for Calix, but he meanders through the site very, very well. Finds that gap to the backside player. I think if he peeks Safe first and gives away the 2v2 with his team on there to trade, that's how that gets out of control. Bear in mind, no loss bonus from MIBR. Has had a clean run of it in the second half, so they got a decent amount of funds, but Wicardia saves the day here. They needed these kills.
Yeah.
Young man stepping up here in the semi-finals. Had a great performance. And Calix, always a safe pair of hands, Hugo. I think that's fair to say. Gets himself a couple of kills to close out the round convincingly. Okay, rebuy for MIBR, but at the bottom of the barrel now. Succeeding it, but doesn't go for the Pickety steps. Yeah, if MIBR give this one up, it's double digits, the potential eco. Loss bonus just not there for them.
They have to eco, like even with a bomb fly, I think it would be crazy to buy down 10-8 with no money.
Safe, you got this lineup? You got this?
I don't remember this one, but in it goes. Early execute now for MIBR. Minute 20 and they send it.
Oh, going straight around the world. KD are going to be able to sneak away back through the smoke. Won't hit any of those bullets coming at him. And it's signing out. Oh, he's looking the wrong way. He's looking the wrong way. Calix, though, again, maybe going to be able to save the round. Safe knows there's that hitman, but the flood out of library, out of arch works too well. And Eternal Fire gets to the double digits.
Well, that was dangerous because Roxy gets caught in the back with no awareness, but they run through the CT smoke.
He got a little bit lost in the source there. Thankfully, Xantares and Calix deliver the goods as Wicardia continues to step up here. Like he falls back through the smoke, gives him the man advantage, leads through the library as well, closes things down. And as mentioned, without the bomb plan especially, this is like full eco territory. 11-8, completely locked in here. We've just got P250s, one Tech 9, no Kevlar, of course, and 5 players towards second middle.
This was an admirable comeback for MIBR, but it's all coming down to that next gun round right now, their tournament lifeline. There's not even a flash here to supplement this push. They're just going to go through the smoke. It's all they've got right now. Calix, unless he really balls this one up, it should be a multi-kill. In he goes, spraying away. They block each other, jumping in the doorway. That is ugly. And Calix in no hurry to finish off this round. The nade will help out. And Breno just buying time for what has to be 11-8.
Unless, okay.
Unless
give me some variables that are going to change the outcome, maybe give them a chance. No, of course, that's going to be very convincing. And now, Eternal Fire look locked in. They've got the AKs with the Woxicorp. Wicardia is having a hell of a performance. He is top fragging right now with 21 kills.
They seem to have hit a wall.
That's the kind of comedy you can expect from Pro League. Come back next season, well, be more of that.
Let's go. Well, if there was ever a time for the Brazilians to shine, it has to be right now. This is their last good shot, their last full buy. They have everything they need and more to convert a 9th. And it's going to be done the hard way if they want to come back into the game, because Eternal Fire, their finances are going out the wazoo.
I mean, this is just a ferocious team right now. Lusting for that grand final. Mere minutes away.
All right then, MIBR need to tuck in and have a truly world-class performance here. They're going to stand a chance. It's not the best spy. Galil's a couple of concession grenades. Breno makes his way towards Banana. Defensive smoke on his side. They've been taking a lot of utility damage at the start of each and every round. Need to avoid that if possible. Maggia, though, looking ready to swing as Antares. He's certainly up for a fight. And they're going to just drop off utilities. They leave like 2 or 3 smokes by the bench, over by Ruins, and it means if required Magic can just hold alone. Is this where it comes crashing down? MIBR need this one. Grand final point just a round away. Drop, hoping to find some fortune through the smoke. Nothing connects. Wicardia got the hot hand right now. Trying to push them back, keeping them on high alert as he repositions back towards the library. They've got mid-control though. 3 smokes remaining. They've taken CT vision away, so looks to be like there'll be execution towards the end here. Bear in mind, it'll be Maggia alone, as we mentioned. He'll go recover some utility. And HE is all he's got though. Has he only got a smoke? I've got to go investigate.
Well, you have a look at that. And in the meanwhile, with that HE, he just tucks in on site. Eternal Fire, exploring top mid.
That's all I just got. It's the HE. There's nothing else available.
Well, Cadia playing a very advanced position here. One and done. But he's feeling himself, and he's going to keep looking. Shadow advantage for Insani. There's going to be the pick, but the bomb not spotted because it was a top mid.
This is good, though, because they've got a 4v1 inside of the site. Drops throwing some grenades to sell it on B, and Eternal Fire stacked completely wrong. So MIBR got to get through one man. If he gets a kill at the right time, 10 seconds, they find the entry. Great Molotov will allow MIBR to keep on fighting. That's safe. Didn't have the intel. As soon as Wicardia went down, looked like the round was over. They were lacking grenades at the key moments there. They needed some backup towards Banana because Magic, like we said, just had that HG. Little fake, kept them on that side of the map, and it's going to be another round for MIBR. 11-9.
Squeezing out every second there, MIBR. And Insani just ready enough to take out Wicardia. The man doing a lot of the heavy lifting right now for Eternal Fire. And a rare misstack from Eternal Fire. They seem to be putting their pieces in the right position. And even when they haven't been, everyone's been succeeding, except for this time. 11-9, MIBR. 2 more needed to tie things up. 4 more to take us all the way to Anubis.
Could happen. Felt like Eternal Fire locked this one in after the first half. 8-4, bear in mind, as we entered their CT campaign. They still have a ton of money, as mentioned. They still have the Watergate WEP, the Major AK-47, the Zantares AK. 1 more round to alleviate a lot of pressure. And they can start going for those game-winning moments, those individual plays.
MIBR using that similar smoke to Eternal Fire, but not going to be too aggressive with it, just trying to fight for some earlier Banana control this time. EF, 3-2 split, sending Wicardia back towards A after all that util. And the crowd's going crazy.
It's rowdy in here right now. This one's tense, tight, anyone's game. Eternal Fire have got to earn it right now as MIBR are on the warpath. So scary, the Zantares. They fancy this fight. Oh, there it is. His teammate gets spammed and Major gets no better off. There's still a third player. They could overlook this. They might completely walk past this. Don't jump the gun here, MIBR. You've got to clear your corners. Drop does not check. Let him in. What's he got for us? Maybe the whole game.
How many can he get? 1, 2, 3. Not going to be found, but back to the 2v2 we go.
Oh, I feel like he could have got more out of that. It's a great play. 3 would have sealed the deal, though. This one's still open. Woxic's low. And he's towards the ruins. That third kill was everything. He took his time. Popping the smoke open. Calyx doesn't get any vision for it. 25 seconds here. Woxy looking to deny the plan, but smoked off. Going for like a quick scope.
You can do this. Yeah, you can do this.
Oh, the nade! Slam dunk from downtown. Calyx has got to give it a go. Save is whatever at this point. His team have the money. Can he break the momentum? They're split. Picking their spots. Back in the site and back in Banana. Calyx awaits. Smoke fades. And he's going to clear these angles one by one, but he does not have forever to do this. Got to get to that backside right now, and Insani forces the kill, knowing he couldn't be far away. That puts MIBR in touching distance of a third map.
This game's getting spicy. Timeout used again, the last one for Eternal Fire to try and convert Inferno.
Can't believe this. I mean, yeah, you know why he doesn't edge out any further. He doesn't want to be seen by that third player, so he just takes the 2 kills on his screen. So much time. Yeah, and if anything, a little bit too much there, but 2 kills. It's still enough to win the round, but not quite enough to get it over the line this time. They still had plenty of cash here. Looking to tie things up, though, are the Brazilians. Tactical timeout called. Looking for that reverse sweep. They were down 8-4 and have fought all the way back now. Still, one more would do it for Eternal Fire just to guarantee overtime.
What a stressful map this is for both teams, right? For Eternal Fire, it's been unable to close, and for MIBR, it's been making a recovery against the odds.
She said there, it looks like Zantares is trying to close things down. They keep going for these double swings and not letting him actually enter the bomb site. And I understand it, like he's just trying to assert his dominance and make that game-winning play, but 3 times now or so he's given it a go and hasn't found a single thing. Quiet game by his standards here.
Yeah, being carried on by Wicardia. I want to see Woxing sort of attempt some openings, right? You talk about him taking a lot of passive lines on these CT sides, that's fine, but he hasn't really been a dominant force on Inferno. He waited all half to get that AWP out, and now it's here.
Forcing the issue again.
Yeah, both teams want banana control so much. That's the 7th time Bruno's gone down first, and Woxing's found another. This is looking like it should be a 12th, unless MIBR can answer with something right now.
That's what they've been waiting for.
Perfectly played up to this point. A nice smoke as well, but an interesting response. He would have been spotted as well. So safe, sure, there was a chance, but they know exactly what they're up against here. Nice little grenade to tickle away a drop. Puts him in 1-tap potential with his M4s. Looking for grand final points here. And they're just going to go for a contact play. MIBR don't have much else left. They have to think outside the box, but Zantares looking to keep you contained. Spots one, nice incendiary. Avoids the bullets, flashbang, and a team kill. What just happened there, boys?
Blind, full blind, shoots his mate in the head.
Not like this.
And that is a devastating way. Even with the flank, Henry, there's simply not time. 15 seconds, he's saving the AWP.
The money's low. These rounds have been tight. If both players get dropped after time, it could be a real issue, but it looks like they're fine to save their guns.
Oh, dear. They actually had a shot at that one. That's the worst feeling in the world. They had a flank through CT unknown about, and they had time to make the play, but instead Eternal Fire finally find match point.
All right, give us that replay, baby. Madja had a little pop flash which caused the chaos, and that shot to go onto the wrong person.
Just aiming in confidence, and the peak even came in.
Oh, winnable round as well.
Oh dear.
As soon as that kill comes through, the team kill that is, it all falls apart, but they do have money here. 2 rounds required for overtime, certainly possible.
MIBR changing up the way that they've taken banana again. This time faster, Bruno finally gets an opening his way, 2 around the corner, and they'll both spot it on the map. So we'll see if MIBR decide to accelerate it. Hey, it looks like that's what they're doing.
That is one way to change the tune. Send it for a quick 1-for-1. MIBR ready to pop the apartments. That smoke, I don't know if it's going to stop them. They're committed. They're doubling down on this A push, but Woxing lines up a collateral. There comes the AWP swinging as Eternal Fire sit 2 kills away from the grand final.
He plays it well. He plays it defensively. I think it's enough, boys. 3-on-1. It was looking so good, but Eternal Fire looked to stick the landing here. 1 more kill away from the grand final.
About to happen. Safe, slow peek. Finds the first. 2 more to get past. Jump in. That's the shot and the hop.
Let's get into it. Eternal Fire, CT side. Best of 3 semi-final here at ESL Pro League. We've got 7 guns on the CT side. The Julie's ready. And with upper rush looking likely, the door blown wide open. Zantares to take the first shot, and he will fail. Insani rocks him with the Glock.
Yeah, and he keeps sprinting as well. Insani is insane. Triple headshot entry on the top side, and this round is done.
Madja going to give it his best bet to get any damage done as the bomb finally gets planted. Safe on a nice line to fully lock him in here. And it's all just going to boil down to a timing, but MIBR first round in the bag. Crowd not super happy about it, but it's flawless as well. MIBR couldn't have asked for more.
Can find that opening frag. So it'll be Calyx down to the 5 steps.
4 ramp. We got 4 ramp going hard. Eternal Fire.
Oh, okay. And they're walking. I like it as well. Just making MIBR think we're not rushing.
Exit.
Only for everyone to push.
Oh, not going to be able to get past the first man. Breno ready with the Mackie in hand. Insani not far away, and the trade's favouring no one right now. Eternal Fire full ramp control, but how do MIBR bring this round back?
Still up for debate right now. Calix does a lot of damage, but loses the duel. 2 versus 1. Maja on a prime position, answer back straight away, but if they go back towards the lobby, he could be onto something here. Now the MP 900 HP as they hold. There is a chance he'll find safe. Baronet's a low HP player. If his timings work out, he could find the advantage here, at least get the 1v1.
And then that's the bomb loose. Drop is forced to take the fight. Maja pieces got this one together. He needs to just get this kill clean, keep as much HP as possible, checking the left side, getting away with it. Actually, with a quick trade, keeps this game for MIBR.
Sani looking very confident towards outside, making a lot of headway for the squad, playing in front of the smokes as well. Going to be challenging towards main as his teammates sneak down towards secret.
I love this call.
Zantares is going to spam eventually. Surely the shadow, though, giving up.
It's not all bad, though. That makes it look like this outside smoke wall was a bit of a fake out. MIBR going full silent. Tunnel Fire aren't going to drop any 1B, so as long as MIBR believe in their call, they can actually potentially get a bomb.
It's Callis going down with the MP9, though. How much can he really stop them with no grenades? And just the SMG, time will tell.
He's a strong position to go 1-for-1.
One right now, he's on the clock. Sneaking in, now a little bit safer. Hoping to come at a single spot. Smoke towards ramp, Molotov on the left side. Locking Calix into the bomb site.
Position
goes down after 1.
Has been revealed, has been dealt with. 3v4, man down in the post plant, and MIBR won't get the bomb down. Zantares swinging it over towards Decon just in time. The MAC-10 can't go toe-to-toe with the Zantares peak.
What a huge mistake. They've got ramp mollied and smoked, and they still go for the backside plan. He had position towards the mini ramp. That was completely discombobulated for MIBR. You know, the only gap is vent right there, and they don't have anyone covering it. Exit needs damage, he needs it quick, he's on the clock.
Nice shot from Watson to close things down. A little bit messy from MIBR. 5-4 short to kick things off down towards lower, but a desperate plan. And we'll see whether this buy for MIBR will deliver the goods. We are going to see AKs pretty much across the board with the Galil. Ricardia fending off any potential vent drops here. That lurk smoke always such a nuisance to deal with. Drop. Very active towards hard there, looking for a pick if possible. Oh, the squeaky door with grenades in hands. They're flooding the bomb site right now. But Eternal Fire dealing with them. This is not a pretty round for that part whatsoever.
MIBR gained a lot of space just going out mostly dry from Hut, but just couldn't find the openings, couldn't find the trades. And Eternal Fire are an inch away from finding that second round. Breno just re-wrapping here, looking to find any damage at all. He will have an isolated fight at the best case scenario, but can he get past Calix here offline? Incredibly hard to deal with, and won't put the cross in there in time. Calix locks it in.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. We just had a tech timeout. Anything given away at the start. I've got Woxy. This is a trademark maneuver of his.
Just post a player up, he can rotate out as well.
Calix clear out those positions. So brave. Okay.
Let's go old school Woxy here. I thought they made a step, but no exit. None the wiser. Pressure in the lobby at the same time drew him back. Door molly, hut push.
So they're going to execute upper still. I guess Insani coming in from main. Good luck. Has to be the tip of the spear here.
There's so many CTs here. Insani needs to figure out who to get past first. There goes Ricardia. Locking on the main push, and the spacing wasn't good for a trade. The drop, can't quite catch him running back, and it's Woxing down on defaults as well, smacking them all. Breno 1v5 angle, and this is not looking likely.
Did he go from ramp to hut to A, or did he reset and drop down?
I think he might have done, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They got stuck on the roof. Tonify playing like they know they're the better team.
Yep.
Getting in their face.
That's quite a statement play, isn't it? So Europa pushing in towards the lobby with an AK-47 and decimating anyone lying in wait. And bit of a partial here. We've got Tech 9s and one single AK in the hands of Insani. Like I said, the star player of this squad. And it's a nice defensive setup this time. A good smoke. I think he's going to push through, and Calix got a nasty surprise on the other side. They are going to peel away, though. So footsteps given over. Calix normally solid here towards ramp. Can he get more than one? That should seal the deal. Now he wants to drop. As we see, Sig hasn't really missed a shot. I'll be honest with you, he's looking fantastic right now.
Yeah, that was so weird. Insani was wide. He had the angle on Hell. Woxing's able to peek in and pick his teammate out and then re-peek. That's...
Woxing's going to have like 14k after this. this one. That's the problem he's got right now.
Telephone chomping at the bit, but do remain passive, and Woxic should have this one in the back. Oh, there is the first miss shot, Henry.
There's always a chance.
No one's keeping count. Oh, there it is.
All right, nice work with Cardia.
Start of the round, you could tell that MIBR were fully expecting Woxic to swing from elbow. He held the line for the repeat for so long.
They snuck down in their first gun round. It came down to an awkward bomb plant. Woxic with a pre-drop B from the ramp side. It's going to come up secret pretty early. The smoke cross called in, and now he knows to watch out.
And they're finally going to use a molly. Gives the bit of info over. HE breaking.
Oh, so easy for him. Just calling it out of spot.
One dude going down by himself.
It's a great read.
No trade potential. Nothing he can do.
In their heads. They're always in the right spot. They're always doing the right thing. And they're all turning up. They're all bringing their A game.
Yeah, everyone's landing their shots. This doesn't look like Drop can win though. Cardia using that AK to full effect, gets the one tap, and now a 5-on-2. And I guess you're just thinking about saving the AWP. Like, what else can you do at this point? You bombs down.
You need to peak. You need to get some fights because Eternal Fire will not let you save.
In the last 6 rounds, they might be able to have 2 kills.
Feeling them semi-final nerves.
Yeah, this is not the team we've seen here at Pro League. And yeah, another disappointing save.
How often do you see max cash kept? Ricardi doesn't want it. He wants to get the kills after the clock, and he's going to go up the ladder in the last second. It's going to be devastating. He gets one. Yeah, that's exit with $100.
It hasn't been competitive ever since then. Woxic feeding himself. Oh my God, look at him. He's actually got the sound cue. He's got this.
Oh, maybe the second. Lines up that first.
Okay,
Won't
nice.
be able to cross to
Good job from
safety.
Safe.
Nice reposition from Safe, and now he's hungry for more. Ooh, is this an overextension? Or is he going to be able to get in the right spot at the right time? Spots info.
Now you're looking for like a hero moment from Safe. That's the only thing that's going to win around here. He spots him, should get this kill as well. Okay, here we go. We're on to something.
Let's see if Madge is going to be able to lock it in at hard. We'll reposition, we'll push forward.
They know it
Take
as well.
some map control and exit. Him and Insani. Good spacing here. Insani with the firepower is going to be able to maybe find something. Safe again. Can he be the hero for the round? And he's going to have to be 3 found. Might be able to do it all. Goes for the AK. Instead, shots from out of Zentara's position now known. And Calix, they can only assume he's coming from somewhere at ramp. They just need to try and find the information. Swing in. Zentara's peak is a little too strong. And Insani going to go for the full wrap. Can he cut him in 2? Splits him up. Gets the first. Knows that he has Calix around there
Sort
as
of
well.
ready to full diffuser. Yeah, yeah. Belief, faith, stick, the bomb.
That's a perfect call. You know he's got a deagle, you know they're scared, they're uncomfortable right now, they're not feeling themselves, they're not going to want to challenge you in a 1v1. That's so well played from Calix. And such a gut punch from LB. I felt like finally someone had stepped up and had a superstar moment. It's a final round, boys. What a half it's been.
My God, it came quick. And it's going to go as well. Woxic with a beautiful peak.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, the danger man from the previous round now in the grave. And 9-3 on the horizon. MIBR are struggling to find any openings, but at least in the second half, they'll be the ones, you know, trying to deal with the tempo of EF.
Well, Henry, you said 3 rounds might be enough on the T side of Nuke, but to me, it's not the number. To me, it's the way that MIBR have looked in this half. They've looked limp, they've looked lost, and even a hero round for Safe is not enough to break this streak of Eternal Fire. They're looking for 9 straight to run away with this game.
Yeah, like deer in the headlights right now, MIBR. This is not the playbook they wanted to bring through. This is not the team that we know and love, but they have got a chance here. Here we go.
Mukadia up on the top of Hut, going to be able to find that first man inside. He can't shoot back. No one able to do a thing. And 9-3 will be the scoreline at the end of the half.
Let's have a look. It all starts here with an upper execution. You know the Turks are known for their grenades here.
I was going to say, this is such an execute-heavy team, especially on the T-side of Nuke. They got double mollies going in. This is going to be a hot fight.
Here we go then, Mac. Take us away.
Breno is in trouble. Burning, forced into the open, and the Glocks reign supreme until Safe tries to answer fire from above. Major hit the ground, but Woxic, you know, he can make it happen with a pistol. Nice little angle. Finds the shot, but Insani shoots back.
Do we have a game
That is now the question posed as MIBR with both pistols in this map.
Another clear. Not much time left on these smokes. And 1/3 HE puts them in the open, but they shoot back better. Safe, not going to be able to find that next man. Locks it down and a 4v4, but Drop's already down here. He hears everything. Great Molotov. Answered with an incendiary, and the Hall's control will come out for Eternal Fire. Maja unable to put pressure on the other extremity, and things start to get a little bit awkward here for EF, but they are going to be spaced up. They can trade this out. It's just a matter of how they want to approach this B hit.
Damn. Okay, these MP9s doing some serious work now. 4 versus 2. MIBR coming back to life slowly but surely here on Nuke. Remind us their map pick, the CT side, looking promising, at least in these early stages. Calyx out positioned here, but can he find the shot? Baits out the first few, but there it is, taken down. Xantares, a mountain to climb here, 4 versus 1. Certainly capable, but doesn't look promising. He's got no grenades to work with as he holds towards window.
Oh, that timing of the move over towards clock side. Just drop the power of position, but that door gets shut at the right time. Exit, able to swing it open, get the late trade, and the first real hurdle for MIBR.
Well, kind of interesting executions. He's got 4 smokes to work with here. HE suggests outside.
Yeah, it won't be a set piece without Molotovs on this top side of Nuke. It's too difficult to get in without clearing positions before you have to entry. So it's a bit of a fake out outside. Smokes go down, they start sneaking behind them. One player going fast. Xantares leading the charge. He gets spotted as well.
There's 2 HEs, 2 clears. They did a third before as well. We'll see if that happens again. But Xantares, not going to be able to get to safety this time.
They'll be rotating from ramp, the looks of things here, and indeed that's going to be drop. Just at this range, Tech9 is not the gun for the job here. Towards the ramp we go, and Sadi to defend the prime position. Does take a dig, but he wants to throw them down. Should be enough to win this round, no problem. 4 on 2 now. He's moving from lower, makes a meal of it, but gets the kill all the same.
Look at Safe, he just tucks in, knows he's not in any danger until Cardia hits the headshot. 1v2 now, gotta go quick, get that bomb, and he's dropped by Breno. So MIBR, it's certainly not a pretty round, but it is a round.
And there's only 2 more of those that are needed to tie this game up. What's he going to be able to do here? Back on the wall. We are fully stacked on the upper side.
Good luck, 30 seconds. It feels almost blatant. They push ramp, they know it's clear. 20 seconds now, good luck.
For here, Molly, going to be able to clear. Breno, no bullets necessary. Safe on the back of default. Won't be able to hit that shot. Insani can't either, and it goes spectacularly for Eternal Fire. Drop going to be coming in on the backside. Molly, 2 isolated fights, gets himself an 8. 17 on the clock, going for the spray through Tetris. And I think he packs his bags now.
Yeah, great effort. Exciting moment there. The 4 versus 1 cut down the size. Dropped over 4 points of health. Realizes Tonio for the AK is more valuable than going down here. Calyx, though, does the heavy lifting in towards the upper side. Very layered round there. We had multiple.
Dangerous routing with the door broken, but Asadi gets down vents early as the smokes land. The sooner he plays, if he gets aggressive, he can completely clear the outside. Again, we have nades coming in on the top side, and it might be an earlier commitment here for Eternal Fire. And Sani's saying, I see nothing, watch out. But if they couldn't do it with the 4 stack, how do they fare with 2?
One is all they're going to have this time. Exit here. This around the single door. Safe. Drop in. And that's been cleared out before. Huge damage, not going to be able to follow up. Exit can't connect, and you need these guns into the next. MIBR are just going to save, and that's heartbreak.
These are brutal upper hits right now, just finding all the entries. The timing of that play is so nice, even though MIBR have, again, like the last round, all the info they need. It's not enough when Eternal Fire come out swinging. The fans are loving it. They are literally on their feet.
And the front row on the Turkish side. And it is going to be 2 players to save here, and they certainly need 2, boys. The loss bonus is not established due to the fantastic start MIBR have had.
It does make you ask, Henry, when is the, when are we going to get an Istanbul event again? When are we going to get a Turkish crowd in Counter-Strike?
Well, the last time we were in Turkey would have been Belek, right? Star Series or something like that.
Yeah, we did have a Blast Istanbul.
That's true. a while ago it was. Well, they can certainly feel the theatres. You've seen those watch parties going on right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually mind-blowing.
Imagine there's a lot of cheering going on at that very location. 11-7.
Boxic's doing it again,
And I can't blame him. This pace is
no
building.
helmets now.
Just non-stop for Eternal Fire. So Boxic going to try to
Same to that. Let's do the same thing again, I reckon.
Screw it. They got the
They're doing it again.
Oh yeah, nitrous oxide getting injected right now. Molotov not going to stop him, and it's again. He's jumping.
That's why you do it.
Oh, that is incredible.
Starting to deploy the Mac 10 more and more often these days. It's going to be very meta when you've got control of the money.
Such a confident looking Eternal Fire on this T side. They lost both pistols in this game, but they ran over the rifle rounds.
They planted so quickly as well. Molly going to make it a little awkward for Xantares. He'll fall back, cop some damage, but the smoke as well makes it incredibly awkward for Insani to want to go forward through to the double doors. Exit, waiting for the drop. They read that Madger's going to be coming on the flank, but the timing is... Madger just needs to survive. He's going to buy the time. This one could be all over Red Rover. Again, bomb's already half-ticked. Woxic damn low, playing a smoke game. He's going to be able to find more damage. What the hell is going on here? We are Exit 1v3, and it's looking like this is Red Rover all bloody done. Eternal Fire win the battle, but can they win the war?
They're known for their grenades. They're known for their interesting playstyle. We are going to have 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. Could go either bomb site, looking likely to banana though, as Madger will be flashing them in from T-spawn. And we've got a bit of aggression here. Breno makes his way towards the end of apartments, might be going for that first pick.
Ooh. Exit jumping across, hasn't seen anything, but safe, going to be able to draw first blood. Breno pushing Freezer, finds another, and this is looking harder now for Eternal Fire. Bomb starting to make its way solo up banana, as Xantares can't keep clearing that space. Julie's working out, and MRBR looking to go for the 3-peat here on pistols.
That is a crazy statement as well, considering how dominant that first map was. They converted both pistol rounds.
Yeah, so now that's 3 for 3. Unless at this point you're just hoping for a bomb plan. If you're Eternal Fires, Woxic and Madger, they do have some resources. A Molotov, a smoke, and a flash. Madger's tucked away towards top of banana. He's hoping for mistakes to be presented now by the Brazilians, but anything but. They're playing a very default and disciplined setup.
Now, the only gap here, Henry, now, if I was going to sell you this, right? Got the CT smoke, player locked out. Got a molly, could burn out new box, could take a 2v1 clean, and you never know what's going to happen there. But they're going to go for
going to try and play it.
I like this cheeky move. Can they get the money? That guarantee is big. The spam doesn't finish the job. And Eternal Fire, suddenly they're cooking with gas.
They know they can't win this round, but the fact they've got a bomb plan here, that's absolutely fine. It's a victory in its own right. So very well played from Madger there. Woxic got 0 chance of winning this.
Clutch of the tournament, Henry.
It would be. In the context of where we're at in the tournament, it would be fantastic. But that's what they wanted. They got the bomb down. They knew it was over. So sure, very clean, impressive from IBR. But bear in mind, losing the second round against a force buy.
Madger with the pit smoke. And they're just going to pop out together.
Yeah, I think the other thing is with the A1Ss, they might empty the magazine faster than they'd expect against the Mac-10s. Hey, cheese.
Nice in the end.
Don't quite hit the mark. Safe gets tagged down to an 11 with that, and the HEs are doing work. Insani only going to be able to find one there. Exit, swinging around. And the Mac-10s, they reign supreme. So drop shoots back with the smoke bang.
Okay, but guns picked up, though, for Eternal Fire. They've got weapons, they've got post-plant, and they've got a re-smoke on the long side if they want it. Woxic gets it down. Huge smoke.
And actually, it's kind of terrible.
It's not huge enough.
It's large, it's not massive. But it might be enough. It might be I'll have to go through. They don't have a choice. You've got to compete for this round. We already said it's horrible to lose this round. And Eternal Fire make it happen. The Mac-10 pop into that A site. The grenades are going to do significant damage. Play in front of it. Xantares is going to be tested here, mowing them down with Woxic. Should be enough to win the round here. That will do it. They've taken a lot of damage on Rude though, but Exit, can he do anything about it?
Smoking off banana. We're going to get in front of it. We'll find the first, not onto Xantares. I thought maybe he'd be cooking for another there, but safe now. In an awkward position, and he's getting collapsed upon.
Yeah, no winning. This one, Eternal Fire waited out, and it comes to them. 2-1 here. What a way to start this game.
Walks into 8-1, 172 ADR. Yep, gaming, feeling himself. He's had a great tournament. He's had a great couple of months, quite frankly. Bear in mind, these guys got to the grand final of Bedroom Dasher as well. Didn't do too well in the grand final, admittedly. But this could be back-to-back grand finals. And like a team after the Copenhagen Major, we didn't expect them to drop off. They had to reinvent themselves. They've come into this season with a brand new strategy book, and it seems to be working.
This may be the loudest Malta has ever gotten, ever.
Well, I don't know. I've been in Patcherville once or twice. Yeah, that is fair. Okay, then.
Great flash.
Little boost and a little frag for Woxic. Continues that strong form. 9-1 now. AK-47 in hand. Doing some great work out there with the rifles today. Smoke towards Arch and Wakadia. Exit in trouble. There's going to be a sound cue there. Could be a swing as well. They're trying to bait in safe. It won't even be required. Exit will find the equalizing kill.
Brings that back nicely, but I don't think they've spotted safe just yet. Calix not overextending out of boiler. And Eternal Fire just deciding where they want to go from here. 2-2 split for MIBR, and you can see they're playing that buddy system. They're playing the high-low here at B, they're playing the high-low there at A. Xantares, he did?
He saw a barrel. Yeah, he did. He's too low to swing on it, though. He'd be up for it at 100 HP, for sure. But I mean, that just keeps him there, right? You know you've got a 2-2 split right now. If you see that close play, maybe you're expecting the top sandbag. So Eternal Fire going to take the timing here. They're going to take the site. 30 seconds with a big long wrap.
Oh, and the long wrap might come in just in time. A4 gets the job done, and into the crossfire they go. Calix, the next to walk through. They're just waiting for the swing, and the swing hits a ding. MIBR find their second.
That's lovely work from Exit. Doesn't overstep on the truck side. Here's the long player coming from the cycle and just removes everyone. Controlling the B entrance. MIBR back up. Nothing wrong with that. They've got more grenades to stall out this B play.
Bracket utility.
Just he wants to take a tick of damage, I think, and bait in, safe. Doesn't work out, unfortunately. Another 5-on-4 advantage here. Opening frag once again. Couldn't convert it in the previous. Everyone healthy, though. They still have the majority of their smokes. And can't say the same about MIBR right now. They've got, what, 3 flashbangs? I think they had another smoke and spawn. Good kill there from inside. He needed that.
Yeah, and that frees up mid entirely. They now know Eternal Fire are likely on this B hit. The smoke will make it clear. A 4v4 Breno going through is a high-risk play, but with a flash to supplement, it could be the reward.
Flashes there, blinds a couple of the T's, but they will be ready for the swings. And Tara deals with it, and you just have to save here, don't you?
It was too late for him to make that play. It felt like Eternal Fire already crossed it, made it to the back of the site. Flank will make this interesting.
Round back on for sure. They don't have kit or utility, but they have got aim for days. Insani blows Woxic away. 3 versus 2 now. They've got to get their skates on, but this is now possible.
Making it happen, Zentara is waiting for a swing and just trying to figure out where the other CT's coming from. Only one scene coming up. Banana, Insani, so sharp and looking to do it all here. Oh my Lord!
Okay.
Ace from Insani. From the opener down middle to the fastest banana flank Eternal Fire I've ever seen. That is one way to do it. All headshots, baby.
That was crispy.
Okay, not all headshots, but 4 headshots. 3 headshots, we'll say.
At least 3.
There were some headshots. It looked bloody clean.
All right, I love that. You called it. Inside in that position, you got that opening frag. The round was back on. That's what they needed. That's the killer instinct we were talking about.
Good energy.
Lacking on Nuke.
All right, insta down mid for MIBR.
Xantara smoke again. He hasn't really utilized it and gone for that pick with the path created by the magic smoke, but Insani taking the battle to them.
Okay, going down with the phase smoke, looking to keep this aggression up, but they're fighting at second instead. Big pick from Safe. Eyes on the right position. And Insani's looking for a little bit more, but will MIBR be happy with the man advantage, or are they going to force their hand? The smoke's fading. They need the fight. He's been seen, Insani, maybe making a tiny mistake.
Next kill could decide the round here. It's going to be Xantares doing Xantares things. Flashed in by Magia, alley-oop on the kill. And they've got a low HP drop trying desperately to defend the B-bomb site here. They're going to have to rotate players over. Go for the boost considering it's a pretty weak smoke, but Safe will pop it open. Doesn't actually get anything for it. The spam of the M4 already come through. That's what they needed.
And that changes everything now.
A fortunate shot through the smoke. Brings the round back online, and now the boost. A good effort, but Woxic aware of it.
Yeah, not falling for that one. It is the best play MIBR can make in that position. 3-on-2 now, and this flank is a little late, a little laboured. Safe trying to make it look like a save, and it may well be, as Eternal Fire plant their feet into a 4th round on this T side. That's despite the 5-on-4 for MIBR, and Sane choosing not to retreat, but stay stuck in the middle.
As long as you save the AWP here, you can still keep exit at the bottom of Banana and try and get as much financial damage done to Eternal Fire, which will help him in the long run here in the first half. And that's what he's looking for. Lots of footsteps coming his direction. Safe as well, going to be able to post up. Dink big there. Oh, and Safe reveals the AWP, but it will be saved into the next.
There we have it.
Typical util trading Banana leaves MIBR with not a lot to play with. They've dedicated 3 players, they're reflashing their way back in, so they've got the space, but for how long as Eternal Fire Group 3 players to fight it back.
The wicket.
Safe misses his shot, picking up swinging in, and Xantares does not relent.
Not ready for that third man.
If they get this kill, it's over.
Runs out of bullets just at the worst possible moment. Magic going to be able to crack that open. He's got the bomb, and he's got some teammates trying to chase him down. Safe going to be able to bring it back to that 2v2, but do we see MIBR opt to go for it?
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to.
Yeah, you don't get these rounds every day. 2v2. Time is a big problem.
They've got to smoke for the bomb as well. That's probably your objective here. Smoke on top of the C4, make it very uncomfortable, and hope the spams don't connect for Eternal Fire.
Considering there's double molly as well, that will do nothing for Eternal Fire in blocking the path for MIBR. They're coming in through the coffins right now. They don't know how passive Eternal Fire are being. Got to get smoke on that Molotov right now, but it hits his teammate. It brooms early. It brooms out of nowhere, and suddenly exit. A 1v2 has to spray and pray. It won't connect. No kit, no chance. It's done.
Criminal.
It didn't guarantee the win, of course, but the fact that smoke missed pretty much guarantees the loss. That is an absolute nightmare. And the money is in the bin now for MIBR. And they're going to try and retake middle, so they've actually done very well to fend off that little excursion.
They pushed short. They flashed in. They've cleared out everything towards the top of mid and just making sure it's full clear. There you go. There's the info. And now Drop has got his runners on.
Oh, Callis can catch this. Re-aggression punished. And they have enough smokes to run this XX, so they got to get on it ASAP. Woxic going to sell a B-fake. One CT smoke might even draw a player out of position right now. They're stuck in 2-2.
Very nice.
25 seconds. You can feel the panic on Safe and Exit inside of the site, but now the hit's coming their way.
Oh, no one's looking at the balcony. That's it. That's 7.
What a beautiful fake out. I don't think they actually wanted to cancel on an A on the first volley, but they got blocked. MIBR got a 4-man rotation, and then Eternal Fire had to slow it down. They do it masterfully.
That's a really nice round from Eternal Fire, pulling them around the map.
They've had some great T-sides on Inferno in this tournament. I think back to that Mongols game when they were 9-5 down. They pulled back a huge game to eliminate Mongols and Hunt. They did it off the back of some really aggressive contact A plays, just showcasing their aim, the individual brilliance. And right now running the XX.
The saving XX on B. Smoking off Con, clearing out full sight, and then going for the full wrap.
They know
into
Church. They take both these players down.
Drop's got to be praying for anything here. Finds one, but the flank coming in. That is going to be that.
Doesn't get worse.
On the horizon.
Does not get worse for MIBR.
They've got $3,000 for the final round here. It's a tactical timeout. I think it's their last one. The smoke is working very nicely for now. Wacardia feeling it, though. He'll be going through, waiting for his timing. Flash over the top, and this could just be a 5-man B execution to close things down, knowing they just don't have the orbs, they don't have the incendiaries waiting for you.
Oof. It's all about when he can drop this smoke. How much value can he get out of it? Jiggling, trying to get as much info, but he hears that util pin, so he's going to drop his weird smoke, or a weird gap on the side of it, and the HE break works well for EF. Drop not going to be able to get anything done, and I dare say that's going to be 8, but MIBR have to go for it.
Yeah. What can you do in this scenario, Hugo? Break the one down for us. Lose. Play. You lose, Henry. That's the map right there. At least it seems. A Molotov to the backside, you've got to try, but Eternal Fire comes swinging, and there is simply no reality where MIBR can win a 3v5 with 5 AKs trained on these positions, as Antares with another, and it's 2v5 now to close the half. Eternal Fire focused, locked in, and looking for those finals. And there we have it. It looks like Eternal Fire have booked themselves a place in the grand final. A resurrection needed here for MIBR. They're going to stand a chance in a second. We'll be right back. But maybe one more time. Malta, let me hear you. There it is. They can't hear it. There it is. A little bit late. I tried it once in the first map. I was like, hey, it's actually. They're screaming all game. They're screaming all game. And the one time you've asked, then silence. Oh, you hate to see it. All right, Henry, take it away. Here we go then. We have got the Julies available, of course. That is going to be a mid-take as MIBR.
Uma semana assim, cada vez mais. Cuidado com o Já como a nossa. Cuidado para cair a cheia tudo, não vejo agora. Você vai mudar? Porque vai ver no cachorro. Não, passar. Aí a pessoa Esta quer saber que é. Foda-se, caralho!
Não sei.
Primeiro vou lá deixar aqui. Ah, bom.
Acho que já fiquei um. Força boa.
Eu quero tudo dentro O reino está do quarto de vida do vai estar Estava no carro. Obrigado. Mas eu vou matar o então, daí eu comecei Vai. Já tem aqui. Aqui. Está bem aqui? Estava por aí. Prolongamento. Vai. Nossa, você não vai trocar.
São 13 fotos. Cada música toda. É da imagem de uma coisa. Por exemplo, você pode ter. Está no meio. As cintas nas portas. A gente pode são há 13 anos. Mais nas portas.
Estão aqui numa cadeira. Olha, ver uma vez. Vamos lá, uma para ver. Dá força. Está mais animado, mais cheio. Não deu observar. Ai, graças. Não dá avançada que você vai dar outra caminho. O melhor Ei, caralho, foda-se, quer que esta merda não pode dar, meu cara? Foda-se, meu. Só uma pessoa para mudar. Está certo. Final. É que se vai fazer mais um. É mais um papo. Não vai ser o pé. Passa, faz uma aumentada. Só um e quatro. Essa bomba. É o fim, pega o foda-se. Eu faço faz cada estado. Só pode ser que tem que se fazer uma a puta da minha é para como caralho. Está só que sai para ser é isso. Você que não fez nada?
Olha, tem que jogar agora, deixa isso segundo, bora. Deixa eu já. Chamei aqui para agora. Agora nem você vai conferenciar. Agora eu vou dizer aqui. Acho que sim, acho que Olha, equipa 2 e.
Como é que ficou isso aí? Pô, foi empate, né? Bora, equipa! Vamos lá. É o cara que usou. Só deixa eu não queria
Então deixa lá em lista.
Short! Short! I'm sticking. Nice. Good. I don't have. You have. Nice. Just imagine, I thought we didn't find the moment that I will.
Oh, even they didn't think they had time, but we all know now that they did, and Na'Vi lead by 6. 9-3, though, what some people think is the new cursed scoreline. I think it's going to take more than that, though, for Team Spirit to get back into this game, and it has started incredibly poorly.
Jay Legend.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
Remember the name. He cuts down the Shiro and Donk, rushing lower in the pistol. About as simplistic as their T-side, you could say, Jason.
Yeah, really. I think I was wondering if Wonderful spotted that. I actually don't even know if he saw that and gave the warning. Jail's still just looking either way. Dooley's tapping away. He saw one. Magic's going to be pushed up into the cubby. They got to back off this. This isn't a great fight for the CTs.
I think the longer this round goes, the more time Shiro and Donk to have to tilt. Like, this is such a horrible position to be in. Your 2-star players down instantly, and you know Na'Vi are closing the net right now.
This is interesting though. Na'Vi just used their only smoke, so I kind of wonder what they do. And now actually, they just push up catwalk. They realize we've got both players trapped inside the site. Even though if there's a long smoke, there's only one way they can fight you guys, and that's the perfect position we want them to be in from catwalk. And Zontix is feeling very lonely at this point.
A confident JL feels like the worst possible thing to run into, and so he comes to them. 3 kills on this pistol round.
Oh, good crosshair placement. Dink through the box.
You want to look at how the first half went. The perfect indicator is JL coming into the second half with 13 kills, Bit coming in with 14 kills.
Yep. Beep up.
No surviving this one. It's Na'Vi on 10 rounds.
Drop on the back side. Alexi just looking for that info, and now they're all here.
Sweating so much just to get one exit.
Would you?
Oh, absolutely.
You've lost 4 series against them this year.
You're not giving them an inch.
Not a single thing. It's ruthless from Na'Vi.
That's exactly what you want to see. Na'Vi in fighting form. And, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, Jason, but I'm going to just a little bit. Right, we look at the bracket. We look at the victor of Cologne eliminated already to Eternal Fire, the very team that beat Na'Vi in that BO5. Sure, their side of the bracket is still pretty rough. We've got G2 and Liquid, but Na'Vi are more proven than either of those 2 new rosters.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're here for the title. They're here for the trophy. And the question is, are Spirit at any point in this series going to be a threat to that?
Well, yeah, Na'Vi are playing like they kind of want it more than Team Spirit at the moment, and we're going to see Team Spirit not do a whole lot this round. Bit of a gamble stack on their favourite site, leaving Chopper all alone.
I respect the call to go for an eco here. It's a hard call to make.
It's a very hard call to make.
But it is, I would say, the right call if you actually want to believe in coming back in this game. I don't think Scouts and 5/7 armor would have won this round.
No.
Na'Vi playing slow and steady. Look at how they're doing this. There's no force buy that can stop the slow long crawl right now. And they play with great spacing so that even if a pistol popped through, there are anti-flash players, there's rifles supporting, and Wonderful's about to feast.
Let's find out. Let's see how this first kill goes. It needs to be clean if he wants to get multiple. Not that clean.
God.
Yeah, like triple dink through the edge of the wall.
Okay, that's a gun. Take it and run, but...
He's got information. Fair play.
Send in that MAC-10 to finish the job. Alexi B. Proficient with the nades.
He's too much of an IGL to be the MAC-10 farmer, isn't he? Like,
True.
he's just like, it's not a worthwhile fight. He's like, I don't need to go for this. Let him have whatever.
Go at the end. I mean, get rid of that Galil, right? Any little bit of value that Spirit can get, they will. But this is the one opportunity for Spirit coming up right now.
This is a crazy level of domination I don't think anyone expected coming into today. 11-3, and Team Spirit have this one round to get started. It's got to be a massive comeback.
Yeah, very much a rough situation. And the comeback has to start now for Team Spirit. Full buy coming through. No up just yet for Shiro.
That's the next hard part, but that's kind of what Hugo is touching on with the Galil as well. Like, that Galil is an extra piece of cash later on in this half that can help Team Spirit. If they do get this comeback underway, that's going to be very useful down the road.
If they win this round, he can buy ult next and drop the Galil, so it's kind of best case scenario to get one gun, pop out long, Zontix with a Molotov. They will not respect that, and Na'Vi come running and gunning for the throat. It's Magic's getting overwhelmed. Shiro gets a kill. Magic's re-peeking with the FAMAS, making it look viable. fireball as he finds 3 kills on long. Spirit land back on their feet for now.
Navi's supportive util just didn't blind him enough, just didn't hit the right spots, I guess.
It's also smart play from Shiro as well. He was staying tucked at car, so when they came around the corner to dispatch that second player, Magic's against the wall, Shiro is the one popping up to take the fight. His 1 kill bought a lot of time for Magic's to settle down and find some frags. JL gonna start moving up long. He's crawled right past a smoke for the cross.
They've given him everything. They have to group and play flank timing right now. They're going to do it on long, I hope. But this is terrifying how much room JL's been given. He's not going to be ready for it. Oh my goodness! And Dog wasn't ready for that.
And he's got a ton of utility, man.
They're split.
They've split up.
This is terrifying. JL turns back, takes a second, and on 10 points of health.
Nade. He needs to get out of the bomb site. He needs to get out right now. Oh, he crosses forward. JL!
How is he allowed to even get that close? What a blunder from Team Spirit.
Those might be 3 of the most spectacular shots I've seen in a clutch.
And Chopper had the nade out, he fumbled it. Just take a sip. Take a deep breath. This map is absolutely over.
Bro, I think he even gave him the bird after this as well. Just let him know who's in the server.
The nade would have just, he ends on
1 HP.
1 HP.
No. Look at this. See you later, Donk.
What did we just watch, Malta? And Donk doesn't know what hit him. Unbelievable scenes here at ESL Pro League. Na'Vi on Spirit's pick, about to absolutely wipe it.
What else can go wrong? Is probably what Spirit's thinking right now.
How about a 5-on-4? Wonderful, won't get given the chance. They cross safe. Shiro does buy that all, but he didn't win the round, so it's armorless. Just a chance to play. 1 shot. JL absolutely locked in, goes back to holding the B push in this round.
I'm still so astounded by that clutch.
I'm speechless.
Not seen anything like that.
Navi's playing this round very, very slow. That's eating away all the utility that Spirit brought in. And he almost got that as well.
Stop.
Well, be careful though, because if you get too confident, you're going to swing into the AWP of Shiro.
I don't think that's going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem.
I think he hits it. Make up your mind, JL. A little Molotov going in, a bit deep. Contix is going to be fine. He's primed on a smoke. It's Chopper and Shaw walking into the AWP, and AWP comes to him. There's 2 more players. They line up for a second. And again, the Fabric somehow gets a kill. Donk and Magic's combine for a couple more. Can they get out of here in time? Donk tries, hits the ground, but he will escape.
Gives him catwalk control. There's the Molotov flashbang. Donk trying to use the new box inside the bomb site. 1 player tucked down and dispatched. Gone. But Donk burns at the final second. And does Alexi have a clutch in him?
Well, he has 3 times the HP of JL, so I'd say he's in for a shot, but they should just trade this kill every second, every step of the way.
But will they?
Yes.
Okay. They will this time. Playing for OT, that's a lot of rounds that Team Spirit need to even have the thought about taking their own map pick now. But Na'Vi, the domination, the shots, they're doing it all. They're giving us the counter-strike that we were expecting here in the quarterfinals.
That's twice, though, that Team Spirit has done a good job on the defense, though, of having 3 players at the point of attack, right? Previous round, it was out towards long, where Shiro helped them out from car. This time, 3 players on catwalk kind of puts Na'Vi in a situation that they didn't expect.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, when it's 4-12, you are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for some positives to take away. I'd say that's one. I'd say another one, obviously, very small, is Shiro being able to keep the AWP into the next round as well. Problem is Na'Vi going to be so lax with their economy because they have so many rounds to play with. They feel no pressure to force up here.
Going for a very slow round indeed. Alexi calling him back after showing some presence towards a long.
Might just be a little fake timeout, a little breather for the IGL to give some thoughts moving forward.
Yeah. How do we close it? What do we do here? Maybe catch someone going for a bit of an aggressive lurk, re-clearing the other side of the map as well.
Next map in the series is Mirage, which Na'Vi is incredible on. So we mentioned at the start of this map it was critically important, which makes this loss so much more devastating. Or this presumed loss, as we see if Team Spirit can bring it back.
Yeah, Na'Vi were on a 12-map winning streak on Mirage until that Cologne Grand Final. Got right back to their winning ways here in Malta.
And that was, what, a triple overtime loss?
Yeah.
Ooh, Shearer spotting something. Donk going to be getting up close and personal. Deeper bit of HE damage. And Team Spirit will be right as rain to clean up here against the Pistols. That's the best round we've seen from them yet.
Zontics just steals all those kills away. Looks like Donk has them, but you got one. All right, well, it's the best round, but it's also the one free round you're going to get this game. Na'Vi on a full eco, now come back in with a big buy, wonderful AWP, all the trimmings.
It instilled a little bit of confidence, which is what Team Spirit seem to be lacking. Long control, going to be the call to order, and Team Spirit will have it for sure.
We'll see if that confidence comes back. I think Spirit's going to need like 3 straight wins, probably one big clutch from somebody to really get the energy in that side of the server back up. Hema taking catwalk, sees nothing home. Doubled up in middle is this Team Spirit defense. Zontics and Donk peeking from each side.
Nice flash, but no one to worry about, not in this position. It's backed up, anchoring B, maybe even left to retake here. If Na'Vi commit with their initial setup, they've got long lurkers, they're re-grabbing the bomb. Spirit are desperately looking for information. We got Magic's tucked close long, hearing steps. We got Zontics peering into middle, but he's going to eat a bullet for his worries.
50 seconds, but this is a good long setup. Does Bit clear it?
Very hard to check this corner when you're going in dry, right? You're so scared of Pit, all the potential. The other side, but it's Magic's to force it, and Bit gets away with a kill. He saw him far away. He didn't know Bit was right there. Crossing the car in the nick of time. It's Zontics getting out there. They're in the Chopper in the open. This could go disastrously wrong. They got flashes over the top. They know there's more. And Na'Vi absolutely run over Team Spirit. We knew it was inevitable after that JL clutch, but they look to make it so.
Off the back of the B bomb site defense, JL and Bit set up a dominant map. They just picked Team Spirit apart. There was no fight here on Dust 2. 13-5. Na'Vi has taken the first map of the series, and it's a statement, a 1v3 from JL. And Na'Vi's looking to take this series for the first time this year.
And well, that was a pretty one-sided game there on Dust 2, but I wanted to take the moment to focus on what's going to be happening next map on Mirage, because we've seen both these teams play this quite a lot. It's in both of their wheelhouses, and if Spirit want to be able to bounce back, that was their map pick. If they want to bounce back, they need to do a much better job. So I thought, why not show what we're going to see next map on Mirage?
Yes,
kind
please.
of debut that a little bit.
Okay.
So one of the things that Na'Vi like to do a lot is they want to get this guy, Alexi B, he's going to try to get out middle, and now he's going to get a little bit of support. So the main person that's supporting him is going to be Mr. Wonderful.
Okay.
He's going to come out, he's going to be sending flashes, smokes, helping set this guy up so he can just move around the map. they're also going to send Imma all the way through the underpass.
Okay.
And while he's coming through the underpass here, sometimes they do this with 3. Sometimes they send just him. And then this guy is like all the way over here at B. And the response from the Spirit guys usually is going to be that they have Shiro coming. That's not Shiro, that is Zontix. He goes to short. Shiro, he likes to go to the window. He has an op, and they send Donk, the Donkmeister. He's going to come around towards connector, out middle. He's going to go for the fights. So what usually happens in these rounds is Na'Vi will smoke the top of middle, and that will allow Alexi B to cross to the boxes or peek in front of them.
Get some freedom.
Wonderful's going to send some flashes. That's going to allow him to peek with them. They're going to usually send a molly down here so that Imma can move up underpass without contention. And then the response from Spirit usually is they'll throw a molly behind the box to flush Alexi B out, so he has to play either back here or behind this tall wall. Tap. We call it Delpan. You call it tap? Okay.
Well, this is, in EU comms, this is Delpan by the chair.
Oh, that's chair in NA.
Yeah, okay.
We got a little. I love these spots here for that little bit of a mix-up.
Let's not get started.
Okay. We digress.
Flash me. Firebox.
The little Donkster likes to come out. They'll break this smoke open using an HE grenade.
Wait,
so
is that coming from?
That's coming
Shiro
usually from Donk.
He does himself.
But if Shiro's not smoked out in the window, then he could break it open, have that line. If he gets smoked in window, he's going to break his own window smoke open so he can go for a shot. And then what they'll do is they'll try to go for an initial engagement and clear out middle. Now the trick is though, Na'Vi, sometimes it's just this guy and they're grouped to do a B hit or an A hit, and sometimes it's 3, and you'll never know until you push up and find out for yourself.
So
by
you
face
have to
checking.
get the answer yourself. There's no way, there's no utility indications. You're not getting there's 3 mollies mid, it's 3 mid. It's not as easy as that for you to calculate. So it's more about deception. Does Alexi have friends? Is the question you're going to be asking.
It's all deception because sometimes Alexi has friends and sometimes he doesn't.
Okay.
We haven't talked about this guy. This guy's actually the US Aim Force Aim High player of the match, JL. He is just off on an island outside that A site, hanging around, not really doing much until it's his time to shine. So Alexi B is shouting, hey, they're here. But, I mean, we look at him in this game, he was looking like he's on fire, so maybe he's going to be taking those timings and running around the map.
That JL clutch, as well as his lockdowns on B, I mean, he just kept acting like, you puffing up his chest, essentially saying, you come to my site, you better be able to take me down. I love the 1v3, a real spicy one, even giving him the middle finger after that one, so that was pretty spicy. Yeah, there it is, JL. He's got the attitude, he's got the charisma, and he can back it up in the server as well. But that's just the first map. Second map, Mirage. Why are we sitting down, Josh?
We're sitting down because I wanted to show on Face It Watch the different POVs of both Spirit approaching their defense side of Mirage, and then Na'Vi approaching the T side, going out and taking it. Just how I explained it on the board, but this time visually.
I don't know where to stand. I don't know where to be.
We got all sorts of different types of learners out here.
Where do I be? This good?
So this is okay. We're in game. So this is Shiro. He goes for the window peek. Oh, I'm smoked out. Okay, he throws that incendiary at the box. Alexi B can't go there. Tries to break open the window smoke, go for that fight. Oopsie, can't go for that either. But we go and we look at Donk's POV because we've got that technology here. So he's going to come towards that same pathing towards middle. He's going to move up. He's going to break that vent. You can boost in there sometimes. He's going to flash out, go for that jiggle peek, decide if he wants to break this open. He's spamming through. No flashes, nothing, no response. Okay, cool. He's thinking about breaking the smoke. No reaction at middle. Timing for the Imma walk up an underpass. Oh, wait. There's no one middle. It's an A play. And this is something that Na'Vi can do against them really well. So flipping into the Na'Vi side of things, this is Imma setting up one of the instant window smokes, right? So he throws this right at the start of the round. He's going to run underpass after this and let his teammates go and take middle, and he's going to group up with them. While he's doing that, we're going to see Alexi B and Wonderful actually moving up middle themselves. So Wonderful, he's going to be coming here. He's going to be sending flashes for Alexi B. He's already done the smokes. I'll show you them in a second, but 2 flashes. Alexi B is going to cross with those. We go back all the way to spawn. This is what he does at the start of the round, though. Smoke dropped at the trash can. First smoke, top middle. Second smoke, bottom of connector. Okay,
so 3 smokes in your opening.
3 smokes, and they'll usually use a 4th smoke as well at the top of connector. So now that Alexi B is here, sometimes he flashes, sometimes he throws a Molotov to prevent the push. He gets behind the box. He gets a flash setup from Wonderful. Boom, he goes for a peek, he gets a kill.
So what would you say is the main objective of this opening? If you're investing 3 smokes, I imagine it's for control.
It's 100% for control. In a round like this, Imma decides, hey, we got this pick, let's go for more. I have this timing. He's going to go up into the connector. It's not going to really work for him. I might have clicked that a little bit too early.
Okay.
I shouldn't have done that.
But
why did I do that?
Choosing the perspectives, you can see the different
setups
for each other. If you want to, we've changed demo. Here
we changed to Imma's perspective.
Okay.
He came up, he was running up underpass while all these fights were going down, and he decided he was going to push in here on a timing. Didn't work out in his favor this time, but usually what it allows you to do is allows you to do splits, or you can leave Alexi B there. That's always pressure.
Yeah.
And then he can tell the lurkers on the other sides of the map to activate. Right. So JL just hanging around outside A. Oh, they're fighting you mid. Donk's there, Shiro's there, Zontex is there. Cool, I'm gonna walk up ramp now on a timing. Or they just throw the flashes, leave Alexi there, run away. They just group 4A, 4B.
I mean, I'm no Mirage expert, but I've also noticed a lot of the time getting a T player just in con, and then you can park the bus and everyone else starts making moves. It's very easy to be overlooked, like in their rotations, or like it's not even about your rotation so much as when you choose to make noise. You know, like how much of a cue do you give that informs the call from the IGL? Super interesting.
The smoke at the bottom of connector here, because it covers everything and windows smoked, they could scale up cat, get into the ladder room, take that B fight, an early B split. There's a lot of options here on a play, an opening like this, because the only way to know if you're there for real or not is to peek you.
So to counter this, you're saying Spirit are going to have to be active, like an active CT side. We need answers. We need face checking, as you said it. Just get your body up, get Donk up mid, let him call it, Alexi's dead, we have mid. It's going to make their life a lot easier.
If they don't do that, that means that Na'Vi have free reign of the map. They can decide wherever they want to go, and Spirit's going to be guessing the entire time through.
I imagine that's not ideal. You don't want to be guessing where your opponent is.
Probably not.
No, probably not. Probably not. But is that all for us in Mirage?
That's pretty much what we're going to expect from Na'Vi's T side, and I would assume that. Yeah, I would assume that's something that we're going to see a lot.
Right, there's one thing that I want to show you. If you wouldn't mind following me, Mr. Cameraman, I want to go back to the whiteboard just because.
Do you need me?
Come with me.
I'll come with you.
Just because I noticed this really cool thing, because I suck at Mirage, and I was watching bit demos.
Okay.
And he did this really cool thing where he jumps on, you know, that little like shelf.
Yes.
It's like a shelf with a coffee cup, and he stays there specifically because you can hear the jump spot.
Yes.
And he just sits there for the whole round listening to the jump spot, and as soon as he doesn't hear it, he knows he's got like a little bit of a window of opportunity. Those geeky nuanced things that I just had no idea exist. Super cool. I had no idea that like there are certain places where you get sound cues you otherwise wouldn't. I'm sure that's one of the joys of your developing your skill set in counter.
You gotta min-max those maps, get that map philosophy down to a science.
I don't have it on this map though, bro. I just don't have it. But it seems like Na'Vi do. So thank you for your insights. We'll leave it there. We're gonna go take a chill pill, and you guys get ready for map 2.
It's all onto Alexi. Peeking. He's got 19 bullets every head.
They accuse me of being a mapist, but I am nothing of the sort. I believe that all maps are equal.
Zontex, thank you so much for your time, firstly. Na'Vi, as your quarterfinal opponent, they've been a team that you've consistently managed to beat in 2024. Why do you think you're always able to take Na'Vi down?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
4 times, though, and they've won the major, they won EWC, and you still always beat them.
It's 4 times, not 10, so I don't think this is a pattern.
Okay, interesting. Mirage, that's going to be the second map. That's going to be Na'Vi's pick. That was one of the maps that they were able to take you down on back at the Blast London Best of 5 final. How do you rate Na'Vi at the moment on Mirage?
I think this is the best team on Mirage.
Why would that be? What do they do so well?
Because it's obviously, you can say that because of the statistic, I think they have a lot of, like, huge win rate on Mirage, and they play very logical Mirage, and that's what we think we should do at some point. So, yeah, they're the best team on Mirage, and we will see if we can beat them today on Mirage.
Obviously, the big difference is that you're going to be starting CT side compared to back in London. You chose to start on the T side. What's the approach starting on, the defensive half?
We know what they're doing, and to be honest, you don't have to do anything special. You just have to understand how your opponent plays, and you have to be fully focused on your game and understand what you have to do, and just communicate and all this stuff. So we know what they do, and if you play our best, I think we'll beat them.
On a scale of like 1 being we don't understand them at all, 10 being we know them completely, like perfectly.
9.
You're on a 9. You're that confident?
Yeah.
I think you have a good reason to be. Thank you so much, Dante.
Yeah,
Best of luck.
Thank you.
You sick bastard! They just finished checking PC.
I
knew this day would come, man. The summer content finally gonna get us canceled.
Relax, I wasn't there.
And like those video games, they just consume your life.
Anyway, let's go get some hot bars. Alex, you feeling well right now? Oh no, it's fine.
You go on without me for the hot pot, yeah?
What did you just say?
What is wrong with you?
You Warpers, you think Emmanuel Macron's gonna waltz in here and pick you up on Esports 1?
Surrounded by the members, he's got the first, look at the second, misses the shot! Oh my word!
My Pickums. My diamond coin.
Eclipsing all who came before him to the world of Counter-Strike, he is the meat.
You twisted fuck.
Hi, it's Bob with Faceit. Did you know you can customize your live stream experience on Faceit Watch? Yep, that's right. With the POV selector, you can choose up to 4 different perspectives, from the broadcast feed to your favorite player's view. So if you miss a kill, it's on you, no more T-Tours and chat. But wait, there's more. We've got a You Watch, You Win situation in here. Watch ESL Pro League while having the chance to get skins and Faceit points. Woo, look at this one. Change the channel and control how you watch.
Oh, Jesus. Toma, deixa eu mandar a história. Toma, toma.
I can't explain. I go insane when we get naked. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show. Don't give up on us, don't give up on us.
Together. Wait, pick on him. Come in. Together. Nice. They're burning.
I flash, car. Pop.
I'll kill car.
Inside someone?
I'm dead. One car. I didn't just one dead.
Good.
Fight. Swing with me.
He's still good. Wait, pick on me. No. Guys, pick on me. Listen to me. It's fine. We did it. Doesn't matter. How much is city only, boys?
Fully on B. Do you have flash on me, Alex? You're short. I saw pop in B. X1. One more. X1. One more. Two, AP. Maybe he was holding mid rotation. Let's go.
Let's is AFK.
Touch.
You cannot save.
On T-spawn. I have lava. You saw him? He's speaking, what the fuck? Nice! Bro, why he's not there?
Good molly, Valar, good molly. Take. Rain! One rain! Short!
I'm taking it.
Nice.
Good. I don't have it.
Yes.
I don't have it.
You have.
Nice. Just imagine, I thought we didn't find the bomb, that's why we all sorry.
I'm not talking.
I'm three.
One side.
Flash cross.
I killed me.
That's your blade.
I don't know. Can push? City or middle?
I just moved deep city, me have shot.
Flash deep city, please.
No, he cannot be. If he's at mid.
I don't know if it's...
Low.
Flash smoke and wait.
It's in mid. What was?
Nice.
Choose your fighter. Player 1. Player 2. Alexa Bay. Donk. Navi. Spirit. Fight.
Nartus Vinci, unrivaled on Dust 2. It may have been Spirit's map pick, but they got knocked out cold. And now we head to Mirage, where Na'Vi are without a doubt the best team in the world on this very map, to see if they can take this series in 2 and do what they've never done before with this roster, defeat Team Spirit. I'm here with Jason. We've subbed in Chad as well. I gotta ask you, Chad, is there any hope?
Damn, after map number 1, you got to question our Spirit even in the server. They got blown out. That choice backfiring big time. And with what you've just laid down the law regarding Mirage, it's going to be a tough swap. But surely, Hugo, Spirit knew that this was going to be Na'Vi's map pick.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's about what's the prep looking like, and can the individuals switch on for map number 2?
Well, the bare minimum, the prep on Dust wasn't enough. Those contact B plays look weak. And to be honest, Jason, Dog looked like he was chained up on a leash. Are they going to let him off?
Yeah, I don't know if that was maybe his own choice to be playing that passive, or if it was that some kind of a game plan that Team Spirit had overall. But yeah, I think when you get to the T side, it's got to be unleash Donk. Just let him do whatever he wants. Let him put some numbers on the board, because they really struggled when he wasn't having production.
It's a bit of a B fake, but they're fully spread on the D flash. The flash is beautiful. Bit actually crouched under to get crossed on ramp, and they still clear it. Spirit, a 5-on-4, and already more signs of life.
They'd found it with the feelers there, Na'Vi, across the map, right? Players in the amps, they ramp over towards middle, and the fact they give up that opening kill so early gives Alexi a lot of time to micromanage them into a site hit.
I actually don't know if that's going to change a whole lot, though, that kill on a ramp, right? Because you still have JO with the P250 who's going to be lurking in towards Palace. That's still probably his game plan. I think the big challenge is going to be if you come back to the A-bomb site, being cognizant that you have to clear a ramp.
I guess with Glocks in hand, it doesn't feel that bad, but if you think that they fortified it, which we can see they definitely have, it's going to be tough to break. So Alexi thinking better of returning to the A-bomb site. Still, 2 players to deal with, Magix and Zontix.
What's the protocol here? When utility comes out, Magix maybe push towards Catwalk, let Zontix play back in that corner by bench, create a little bit of a crossfire once Magix gets the spot.
How good's the flash is going to be? That's the big question.
They're after the fact. Spot comes in and Spirit go back. It's Magix, yeah. Trying to bait for Zontix on the bench, but they clear it anyway. They saw a player here. It's ugly, but he gets it done. And so far, a clean pistol for Team Spirit. Can they keep it that way? Magix, one more would be optimal here. And Alexi getting tagged up, armless at the back of the site. It won't give JL his kill. So this one is falling by the wayside. Spirit come in swinging.
I admire the patience of Zontix. You know, he started spamming away, but he took his time. He focused on the single kill and delivered what he needed to.
Didn't panic, just kept tapping away.
Very, yeah, like he is the epitome of an unpanicked player. He's like a very calm guy.
It's like Happy Gilmore, just, you know, give it a little tappy.
I'd say that's the opposite of an unpanicked player. Get in your hole, ball. Don't you want to go home?
There we go.
That's what you need.
But yeah, you definitely need the energy to wake yourself up, because this is a huge match. Today is, well, maybe going to deliver more than the grand final, but we'll get to that. 2 big games, Na'Vi Spirit. I'm sure it hasn't kicked off that way for everybody watching at home. And then you're going to have Team Liquid versus G2 a little bit later.
That one's going to be banging. That one's going to be fireworks all the way through that series. We're still looking for him here in this one. Team Spirit got out to a good start. This should be an easy round for them to mop up.
We just had Josh with Alex going over some of the things that we can keep in mind for Na'Vi's Mirage and the way that Alexi's going to be looking to take middle. So we'll keep our eyes on that once we get into the gun rounds. Right now it is just this Glock train following Alexi's $700 Deagle. And they're baiting out all the U2. A bit of a classic approach. No one's saying it's the most exciting way to approach an eco round.
It's not at all. But then again, you know, 5 Glocks, there's not really a whole lot exciting you can do with that. I challenge you to find something exciting.
Yeah, I just would never put it past people like Alexi and Blade to want to squeeze every single dollar of utility out of Team Spirit. And look exactly what they've done. There's 1 Molotov in the round, so maximum value, just minimal enjoyment. Na'Vi now just going to run to their death, and Magics will make it so. Nice and easily done for Team Spirit. Clean 2-0.
All right, here we go. We get into the gun rounds now. 2 MP9s still on the board. Chopper is going to have one of them passed over so that Shiro can get the AWP. And all rifles for Na'Vi on the T side. Plenty of utility for Alexi to work with and make this map sing. You got to say, I mean, Ima, this is a map I feel like even at the beginning of Na'Vi when he was really struggling to find a way to fit in, he still felt like he had all of his impact on Mirage. Yeah, and now that he's playing super well, now that he's got to his peak form, it's like, what's he going to provide on Mirage for Na'Vi?
Not clearing the smoke, or was attempting to. Didn't quite find the connection, and harassing towards the top mid box. So look at the resources they've just lumped into this. That's 2 incendiaries. HE, another clear of the smoke. They really want to disallow Alexi to get this control. And I know you said a decent amount of utility for Na'Vi to work with, but it's far from a full buy, right? They were lacking in some regard, and they didn't even get any space off of this. So a minute 20 left on the clock. Na'Vi with no territory. What's the call going to be?
And that's super restrictive for the call that you want to make, right? When you all of a sudden are running out of utility. A couple smokes are left over in spawn. But yeah, it doesn't allow you to play the map. It's kind of like, okay, in the mid-round we have to pick if we want to execute an A or B bomb site. Mid-window smoke is going to do nothing. There's no denial of information because Spirit control it deep.
Yeah, the con smoke as well, but Spirit has just done one of their own. Maybe to fake the fact that they have full middle control. If Na'Vi were out top, they're not. 5 or 4 rather grouping for this A split. It's Ima we got to keep our eye on in the back of our head. Bit picked out of the palace by the York. They start crossing in 40 seconds. Ima's got his kill on the lurk though, so already putting some pressure on the backline, forcing Spirit to turn around.
Forcing Shiro to turn around and take the off the angle, which is such a luxury. You didn't have a smoke to block the cross, so Ima takes the attention. There's the swing. Oh, they freeze him in the open, and Na'Vi pounce. Perfectly timed, and that's the first round.
Just the pressure of Ima there is enough.
It looked perfect, didn't it? And Ima will finish it off. It looked fantastic. For Team Spirit in the defense, they knew exactly what was coming. They had the players in the right position, and Ima's able to thread the needle. Massive impact.
And then, even then, Shiro gets back on the cross. He has 1 shot. He doesn't connect it. And it's a domino. It falls, and you know what happens to the rest of them.
That Halley straight in with a tactical timeout early.
Good.
I mean, he's got to be relatively concerned about what he saw in Dust 2, right? That couldn't have been a positive environment that he's watching his players playing as that scoreline is going, you know, 11-3, 12-3. You know there's some frustration, so I think you're just getting into it early right now and making sure that doesn't build to a critical mass.
Well, there was so many of those B plays, right, into which JL and B on that B bomb side, and you got to be questioning, okay, that's going to be part of what Halley and Chopper cooked up together. So you just feel absolutely schooled as the coach after map 1, knowing your approach has been denied. And now you're on the CT side, so you're having to defend, and okay, some donk frustrations.
Yeah. Very.
Maybe this is the reason for the tactical timeout. You don't often see Donk going off his tree like that.
Yeah, he just had more and more to say. You know what? At this point, I'd give it a listen to.
I mean, it might have even been something as simple as like, look, if Ima gets if he takes mid, we have to make sure we control window. Like nobody turned around to address the fact that window is open during that set piece, during that execute for Na'Vi.
And they played the round so well. They denied the mid space. They had mid completely clear. They blocked the A ramp at the perfect timing.
All right, early challenge over towards the B bomb site. Bit jumps up.
He hears it as well. Magic's in the spot, so he's just jumping, and Bit just plays his quick timing on one of the jumps. Really nice pop into B right now with 2 players that don't even have to commit. Bit will jumping into the site. That smoke buys a little bit of room, but Bit's in no hurry right now. He'll wait you out. Bomb's dropped in now. Now Na'Vi are fully committed, so the kills luckily come to them. Wow, both entries. Bit and JL on the B site. It's like Dust 2 all over again.
Bro, what a 2-man play. What a 2-man play.
Shiro read that pixel double angle over the van into market. But none of this matters, because it's all Na'Vi.
It's an eco for Team Spirit coming up.
Dude, if Vit and JL can do that to you at the B bomb site when you got 2 defenders in position, you're in some trouble. If they're going to be willing to just go challenge you and hop out now, I think part of it, you know, maybe had to do with the weaponry and knowing they had such an advantage in terms of money, in terms of the economy.
I think here as well, when Alexi's getting pressured towards that mid box, he's calling that the player from shore is the one throwing their utility or trying to harass, right? So once it's noted, the B players take the risk, they take the space, they use the information. Now you have to question, is that about, you know, the prep that they do with Blade and Alexi in the theory? Okay, they react as soon as that call comes through, or is Alexi making that call? Well, regardless, Na'Vi responded immediately. Should be looking good to take the lead. This is an interesting time, isn't it? We're not going to get ourselves a Na'Vi versus Vitality Grand Final. The other bracket is going to be Eternal Fire taking on MIBR tomorrow for a spot in the semis, and it does seem a little bit unreal to say.
All those upsets in the group stage coming back down the stretch to really throw this bracket into chaos.
That's the thing, right? These teams, when I asked them on the media day, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, you've got a crazy side of the bracket. And they're like, well, we have to beat everybody if we want to win. It's like, well,
not everybody.
You didn't get upset in your group. You could have made it a much easier road for yourself. That goes to Spirit and FaZe.
Like, that's only true for half of the bracket, really.
Well, you look at those other teams. I mean, Eternal Fire almost took a map off Na'Vi. It was a triple overtime. And MIBR did defeat Team Spirit inside of their group. So, gotta say, these spots are earned.
I'm just hearing a lot of steps, but JL's the one doing the farming, and the eco kills Phil. Damn it, nice.
How'd you like that JL 1v3 in the first map?
That was dirty. That shot on Donk was insane.
Even the turnaround as well.
Was it Chopper at long?
I don't know. It was Magic's at long with the
Chopper from short.
Chopper messed up with the nade.
Weird to see Chopper not throw that HE early. The call must have been made that he was low. I mean, it's one that will live on in Spirit's nightmares. This match may join it if Na'Vi can keep going. Off to the races now with a full buy.
No Shiro AWP in play, not the finances available for it. Do they continue this mid harass, but quicker from Na'Vi? Up cat goes Spear, taking the jewel, finds the opener. Eventually traded.
I do love that pace change though. Na'Vi just keeping the pressure on, forcing Spirit to burn utility. They don't even know that a dude is in sandwich right now, but JL won't get much further. Out from under.
They're everywhere.
Lurking. They're in the back of your head. They're in your bed. It's Shiro trying to put them to sleep. Finds 2 kills on the cross. Wonderful. He has a shot. He won't connect it, and Shiro stops this round in its tracks.
Boy, Spirit's very lucky they're getting away with this one. What a round from Shiro to hold on to everything as it's falling apart around him. Every single player from Na'Vi, every single lurk had impact.
You can see the response from Spirit though with the action towards middle. They draw the bodies across, then the gap is taken towards A from Na'Vi. It's their round to lose, it feels like, for Na'Vi in this scenario. Not able to find that trade onto Shiro, and he just continues to find impact. So massive individual moment there for Spirit, inspiring the troops. As we tie things up again, Famas is in the mix, starting to be troublesome, but Shiro gets his AWP.
They have no idea. They're heavy mid. Even if they pair over stairs, he's ready for this position. It's actually caught out Palace. They don't even know. Again, the scaling from JL is so close. Already sandwiched. Donk ticks the Molotov, hits the smoke. He's swinging in, but he's gone.
Nice attempt from Donk to hold Na'Vi at bay, and now everyone's going to fall down around it. Complete control on this very quick, highly aggressive strategy from Na'Vi.
So overwhelming.
Yeah, and without a whole lot of utility.
To go from the 2-man B pressure round where they drop the bomb in and find the entries to the rush up cat for a bit, now an A pop immediately. Spirit can't get comfortable.
I mean, I think that play is just built off JL, right? Like, he runs for that Molotov to get the first standing, and then they combine for the kill from Palace on stairs.
Yeah, but Bit's already end of apps that quickly, which means that he's probably not walking much of it, right? Yeah. They're swarming.
That's the cool.
Now, you have to wonder what this does to Team Spirit with the CT side conditioning. Do you have to play more site-centric now if they're going to bully like that? Or is that exactly what they want us to do, and now we weaken our mid-defense, and now they're just going to soak up all that space?
Or on some level, does it even matter? If we can't hold on to the bomb sites, we can't really play mid, you know? Like, it's, yeah, there's a lot of decisions that Team Spirit's going to have to make and do it in a tough environment because you don't have a whole lot of money. You've got the FAMAS, you've got the AWP, AWP. You could drop a FAMAS, you could drop MP9s if you really wanted to go for it.
Look how quick that is, a minute 43.
Yeah, that's fast.
I mean, and you talk about mid-space, yeah, it would be a nice read for Na'Vi to go back to that control, but the crazy part is Hema can do it alone, right? He's, without a doubt, the best underpass lurker in the game right now. The amount of pressure and the value he gets and how often he's in window room without a boost, it's shocking.
And you know every once in a while it's going to be Alexi B doing it solo, just playing at the top mid boxes as well.
2 timeouts used.
Exactly.
8 rounds deep.
If that doesn't explain the pressure that Team Spirit feel they're under, I don't know what does. The fact that the coach feels the need to take it this early on in the piece.
I can't blame them just because of the pace that Na'Vi have thrown at them, right? Like, Spirit were in this game, they won a couple of close rounds, and then Na'Vi just start running at them. I feel like you don't even get a chance to master the mid round there. We have this saved orb and a FAMAS on Donk. I think Magic's dropped that over after saving it, so trying to set up his star, good move.
Oh, he's got a tag through the wall. Here's the Alexi B solo for now in middle. Hema is coming down the underpass stairs as we speak.
Somehow that nade does more damage. Hits both rifles.
Kind of ice them out here if you're Na'Vi. Play on guard, wait for any over peaks, then you're going to have all the utility to really tighten the screws.
Slow mid, just knowing there's no util in this round to stop them. Those double smokes come out, and Na'Vi walk the walk.
With that information denied, that flashbang showing Catwalk take. They don't know if actually anyone's posted on Catwalk.
I like this spot for Donk. It's all on timing, though, because he's got to wait for that window fade. They've already gone through the con smoke. Now his vision's up, and Alexi's down.
Oh, good dink. Now Bit's gonna play. Oh, precision is well known. Misses the opportunity there. Knows one's at ticket. AWP is gonna be over in jungle. Chopper is the one that you don't know about, and he will clear it. Shiro grabs a second. Oh, no way! So quick to the dome of Ema, and it's all on Bit. Molotov deep to hold back the AWP, and he's got a little pocket of time to work with, but he's got to recover the bomb.
Barely looked like a scope. Shiro squeezing a third and a fourth in the round. That was a 2-gun save for Team Spirit, and Shiro puts him on his back.
He might be the only reason they're in this map right now. This isn't 6-2. He had that triple kill over towards stairs a couple rounds back. Now with the AWP.
Well, what speed do you think we need that Shiro apparently scope AWP kill?
Yeah, I didn't see a scope.
Like 10% or something? That was absolutely filthy from Shiro.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, jeez.
It happened. There was a scope and play. Unbelievable.
What a sequence. Yeah, if you're going to get this, Spirit's going to get back into this game, you need some of those individual heroics. He's got another opening. So fast. Na'Vi's working fast, slow, over and over again, and Spirit, they're lost. They have no idea what to do, and just now, finally, holding on to the bomb site, it's Shiro again with a double.
Yeah, trust in Shiro. He will deliver as he takes another multi-kill, this time on the B site. 3 from him. He's been getting loud this event. He's been screaming over the stage.
Feels like they put a stop to the pace now, surely, right? Hey, sorry, what was that, Shiro? What, can you say it again?
One more time for the people in the back.
13 and 3. Surely Na'Vi, yeah, go back to their defaulting.
But if they're trying to play with this quickness and momentum, which they clearly are, right? That's been a common thing with a few of these rounds from Na'Vi. It feels that you've been stalled out to this point. Not only is that reflected within the buys, but I think it should be reflected in the calling as well.
Well, you're going to be naturally slow in this one because you only got the single AK-47, no utility either. So this pace, yeah, it's gonna come down to a crawl here in round 10. 2 more rounds after this to play with, and it's up to Alexi whether he wants to slow down the pace overall. But thankfully for Spirit, Shiro has arrived into the series. 13 and 3.
Waiting for any overextensions on Na'Vi. Found across the map. It looks like there's the possibility for 3 poking their head out top mid. Shiro from window. Donk back turned. Looking towards the underpass position. Taking their time about this. We saw similar scenes from Na'Vi when it was just that eco.
Alexi on the hero rifle.
Okay, well, Magic's just with the off angle over towards bench, deals with Emma, and easy as you like.
Denied.
No dramas.
Not at all yet.
Oh, Ned couldn't have been better timed. It'll not only do a bit of damage, slows them down. This one should just be a farm fest. There's a crossfire setup, more utility thrown in, and now it's Donk's turn. Can only get one and done. Alexi, how much more damage can you find on this AK? JL, meanwhile, finding something on the Deagle, and there it is, swept under the rug. Just going to be JL. That's a banger shots. Can he test anything else to his name? 30 seconds, needs to get a move on.
Damage would be lovely. Any rebuy he can force. Not a whole lot of rounds left, but it can still do some work for you. Shiro shuts him down. 15 kills now for the Spirit Alper. And Spirit's up by 2.
3 multi-kills in a row from that AWP.
I need Shiro to work on his banter game a bit.
Nah,
it's like what Xantares was doing yesterday. You need a bit more.
Yeah.
What do you like?
He's never done it before, though. He's gotta.
I like the energy, right? But just it needs to have some substance.
Like some dance moves? What are you talking?
No. Like, say something.
Say something.
Say something.
Say something. Okay. Look at me, Ricky.
Got to give it some, you got to give it some real emotion to it as well. You got to make it sure it gets all the way across the stage if you want it to have impact.
What about this? You go, you're not getting past my scope.
That's that. Yeah, I can't see him doing that, but
maybe
I like
we can coach
I think
him.
you would do it.
We could coach him. This is one of the patented Na'Vi Blade tactical timeouts.
Oh, I've heard of these.
Now, as they go, they traditionally convert the following round.
Okay.
So let's find out. Does my made-up statistics stay true?
Got to see if Shiro can stop it. And Donk warming in as well. He's going to start going for his traditional mid-swing. Out the window, break the smoke, and look at that cross. But they could have made it.
Yeah, I don't think that broke open much as he would have liked. But obviously, no lack of confidence on Donk.
I think now they're looking for the players who are pathing in front of the mid-box, right? So this is the thing. With the molly at the back, players have started pathing in front of it, using the flashes, getting across towards tap. So just really stalling out Alexi from getting this space.
Slow default though.
But essentially 4 players for Team Spirit dedicated towards the A site for now. And it's just the one defender of Magic's at short, traditionally the anchor. You two being set up. You've got the classic crawl from Emma through underpass. Alexi has been able to get up to the top mid box. JL's toes need to be careful.
If he drops down, right? If he drops in the corner, you got Chopper really exposed.
Yeah, he's playing timings, checking Palace and ramp, so there is a window where a drop could be very good right now. Dom just getting spammed through the smoke. He hits the molly.
He's not going to get the choice. Emma will remove that from him. And a 1-round game.
Great round to see them actually still go B despite all those entries on A. They know they just feed into the chaos. So Spirit playing very heavy A in that round. Zontic's Donk connector.
That utility sequence right here in Con is so sick because they actually blow the smoke open like first before the flashbangs come in. And it's kind of like you have that one barely open window of opportunity to spot your opponent and spam them down. But it works perfectly.
Yeah, you hear a nade land on a smoke, you're going to peek it immediately, so of course the flash is effective.
Final round of the half into some early A utility, likely to try and peel some of these mid players off and get the attention, and it has done so. It's essentially a retake setup for the A side for Team Spirit.
Yeah, this is all a pump and dump right now. It's a complete fake out for Na'Vi. They're still hoping for under aggression, top mid push, some form of flank here, some statement from Team Spirit, but they actually remain stoic.
They might have a pretty good read of the economy too. They might be saying, let's get some counter utility out. Let's see if we can get these A players to dump their Molotovs and their smokes before we actually pull the trigger on the hit.
I really like the Spirit actually haven't adjusted an inch here with those smokes over on A. There weren't any flashes or mollies to really sell that one, so Spirit don't come early into A. Shiro's going to start to peel back. Underpass cleared for now. And it's Emo who's lurking at the top. We'll see where he goes later on. Na'Vi getting resmoked as they pump another
3 Palace smokes.
Yeah, it's going to have to come through that.
Oh, shooting a bit too soon. Here we coming out.
Chopper inside the bomb site. Has the off angle, misses the shots, goes down. Bit has indeed come through. Oh, great counter flash. Wow. But Donk gets distracted. Too many targets. JL falls next. It's a 3-on-4, still within reach of Team Spirit. Bomb being planted just now, but that smoke's fading. Alexi knows he can't plant there. Gotta find a new spot, and that's exposed to the AWP. So now you gotta fight for your space if you want to plant.
Okay.
Towards jungle we go. MP9 to handle. It's Magic's down to 1 HP. And the AWP gonna start making its play. Shiro still doing God's work for Team Spirit inside this bomb site. 18 kills and a double in this round. It's all Alexi. As things calm and go quiet, a quick peek. Keeping track of this CT spawn swing. 1 HP. Magix gets across. That's the high HP player. Alexi might just do it. 1v2. No, they all miss. He draws the outline, and Team Spirit's going to have 7. Magix wicks to defuse, but they've got life and they've got a chance.
Eu vi o bicho, pá. Jesus, pá. Tá podre, cara. Pessoal, as tensões também vão responder aqui dentro. Está aqui está tudo bem. Ó, Poli, o carro aqui com a linha de esconder, carro.
He was right there. Check everyone. Must be one more. Context. We cannot go. One ramp. We cannot go, boys.
Be clear.
Stairs.
And be clear. He was kitchen. But he can rotate back.
Nice. Well, keep faking.
Keep faking, yes.
Shiro is on a line for Team Spirit as the youngster sits 18-5 at the end of the CT side. It's the best map for Na'Vi of Mirage, but they only get 5 on the offense. Felt like they were in more control than the scoreline dictates, but Spirit have woken up from an abysmal Dust 2 opener.
This is more than serviceable for Na'Vi to get things closed in 2, and they execute lined up for Spirit. Bit playing retake over towards Ticket. Wonderful in jungle.
1 kill, 1 little tap. Oh, it went the other direction.
Lovely.
That's the guy you're going to need in the second half of your Spirit to step up. Dog needs to have a little bit more. That's so no way. one, all three through smoke. It was broken open, but now it's just Donk and Chopper and how quickly the tables have turned.
Oh, this round is broken, all right. Donk's going to have to go hero mode. Flash is good, but Donk dodges, shoots his teammate in the process. Another flash. Donk coming back. Can't do it. Too many targets. Na'Vi with a pistol off the back of a big 3K from JL. Smoke shooting, round robbing Na'Vi.
Dude.
I thought Emma got that second kill on the Palace player. That looked absolutely wild from his POV. Obviously not. JL snatching it away off
I think
camera.
He did.
Oh, he did get this. Okay, never mind. He did get that Palace kill. It was JL doing everything else.
Jesus.
All right, well, bomb went down.
Yeah, bomb does go down. They want to plant it. They want to force up behind it. Only pistols so far.
Not forcing.
Yeah, no, just a couple deagles and a little bit of utility being picked up. So Donk's got a deagle, Shiro's got one as well.
Okay.
Donk dropped a deagle. Magix has been setting him up all series long. Allowed to get some armor behind it. Looking for the entry on B, but Lexi's not the one to overplay it. Gets a deep molly in, which could have forced Donk to commit. He chooses better.
Maybe we'll just get the exact same situation as we did within that first half. Team moving around as a unit, trying to apply a bit of pressure, force out that util. It'll do so, right on the doorstep of Donk.
Max damage.
Thankfully he had the armor.
True, that would have killed him. It impacted him, so... Spirit reset.
I'm really curious to see what the gun rounds from Team Spirit are going to look like. Because obviously you don't just want to like unchain Donk and let it just be completely unreasonable, but it's got to be something vastly different than what we saw in Dust 2, where he played so limited within the constraints of how the team was moving.
I mean, even if we looked at the CT side of this map, like we think of Donk, we think of those mid pushes, but he knows that Na'Vi are going to be ready for that. No boxes in top mid. He was pretty contained, all things considered. Of course, there is an element where you know that Na'Vi know exactly what you want to do, but will that be enough to stop it?
Oh, here's our first glimpse. So what Spirit's going to bring to the table on the T side. AK's coming out in this third round. Chopper scratching his head looking for a plan. MP9 on Ema. Same with Alexi still. So Na'Vi with a couple weaker weapons.
Just juggling around a little bit of that in spawn just there. I wonder if they wanted to use these MP9s on the offense. Doesn't look like it. Alexi, ooh, missed window smoke. That is ugly. You hate to see that. You hate to see that. All right, well, across mid, smoke towards connected deep, break on the smoke. Joe having a look, has wonderful as well, and they just pepper them down, punish them for the petulance of the mid.
Smoke. I was going to say, did they even realize that smoke was missed?
Found out the hard way, didn't they?
Until that smoke was broken open, they probably thought they were completely protected.
Ooh, I like this play. Magic's finding a bit of a gap.
Emma heard that, surely.
Yeah, so immediately a nade and a swing. That's a daring play for Bit, and it's kind of left Ema hung out to dry. He swing off the ropes. No, Zontix catches him. He turns from a flash.
Oh, this is disaster striking for Na'Vi. They got to be really careful. Deep nade towards Palace instead of breaking the smoke. Jail slid over towards Ticket. Timing again. Shiro just slipped past his glance. Thankfully, there's a smoke, so his teammates cover over on stairs. That's a big win, and that's the bomb that rolls down to his feet behind Ticket. Magix is close up, and he's going to work up the Nerval. The smoke is still there, but the MP9 swings, and Na'Vi recover.
Well, they always should have won that round with the way it opened, but an awkward A attack with Spirit clear the right positions.
You wonder if you're Na'Vi, and I'm sure we can ask them on the couch after as part of the winning interview, if they do.
I was going to say.
Through, and I don't want to jinx it, but you look at the way that the bracket shaped up, surely you're assuming it's Spirit that you're facing within this quarterfinal game, considering the opponents that came before.
Yeah, and they had that week off, right? Yeah. So you had a week to dive into things.
And especially a team that's given you so much trouble up until this point.
Yeah. Definitely have brought their A game today, Na'Vi.
Just for the record, it was Furia and then Imperial for the Spirit matches throughout the segment of the bracket where they find themselves. But it was the T side of Dust 2 that was pretty miserable for Spirit. Just pack roll, grouped up, getting absolutely mopped up.
It was weird. It was weird seeing that, if you want to go back for just a second, seeing them get 2 good gun rounds off late catwalk executes on Dust 2 and then spend the rest of the half trying to hit the B-bomb site. It was is just strange.
And hit being a complimentary word, because drinking 3 out tunnels every round with no door smoke, to me, it isn't a hit.
Well, they have a little something to work with. Now, next round, if you go for a window smoke again and you miss it, you can just say goodbye to the half K. You can say goodbye to the map.
You can say goodbye to your life at ESL Pro League.
Make sure that you're actually able to convert that in the following, and let's hope they are aware. Now, setting up the U2, a couple of smokes, a couple of flashes, and a molly to work with. Zontic's likely to throw this over towards Dark.
It's going to be dangerous. The question is going to be bit inside the bomb site. Now, he's a fantastic anchor of this A-bomb site, but depending on how these smokes land and how Ema decides to play, he might be isolated and alone. And I think that's why we're seeing him sort of back up to a new position now.
We got the full exec at 30 seconds here. Team Spirit with smokes, with mollies, and with 5 players approaching this site. It's only mid committed inside behind the big blocks. It's going to get that planting quick, trying to take back some spawn control. Wonderful core in the glimpse of a nade, and Alexi B awaits further push.
He's got to wait for Ema to arrive. So no flashbangs for this corner. Triple can't handle it.
That's it, Donk. He's here.
Perhaps the most impactful round he's had in this series so far. He's got Team Spirit in 8th round, tying things up. JL.
I don't know, don't count this guy out of anything.
I don't think he's going to go for it.
If he had the kid, I'd give him a crack.
Okay, yeah.
Too far.
Well, all right, Team Spirit, you get a little benefit from the Tech 9s. The fast push with just pistols, and we're all tied up.
Well, that could be the fire starter for Team Spirit to get back into action. Sure, they do it with the Tech 9s as a pass. They get that opening kill. Donk able to find some impact. But maybe the confidence, right? Because it's the individuals that felt like they were lacking a little bit, especially in that first half. It was just the Shiro show. So he will need some support in this. Speaking of Shiro, he has yet to get a kill within the second half of play. Now, the AWP being invested, the same to be said for Wonderful on the other side, and the second tactical timeout called for Na'Vi.
I think it's really hard in today's game for an offer on the T side of Mirage to carry you through a half.
And the picks don't come for free anymore.
But Donk, if Donk can get activated and find some opening kills and create some of those spaces, that's when Shiro's bomb can really start to escalate on this offensive side as well.
Just got a nice 3K of the dig into the M4 from Bits. So safe to say, expectations are on his shoulders here on the T side. Even game right now. Na'Vi, a near unblemished track record on Mirage, with only a loss to Vitality in that Cologram final.
And Spirit, an unblemished track record against Na'Vi. That might be changing today.
I feel like the winds are changing, Jason.
You feel them coming back? You think they get a little swagger beneath them?
They're looking good in this map. This going round is extremely important.
Well, that's information. Two playing in middle at the moment for Na'Vi. Spirit now know with the name Molotov coming out so quick. Wonderful wants nothing with that shit. Goes back for it. I feel like you gotta bail out now, surely.
Get out of the middle. The Spirit are out top.
Surely they're just calm, they can't fight. Wonderful Santa can't fight. Underpass Jazz being flushed with the midline. They have to turn and cycle a little bit passive. This space has been taken from Bit in towards Palace, buys them something.
Con smoke is a bit awkward as well for Chopper.
Those are the last smokes that